Had to change our program schedule for tonight. Coming up next is the CBS Mystery Theater. Then at 11:25 tonight, The World Tomorrow. And at 11:55, you can hear The Shadow.
Well, here we are again, 7:30 in the morning and sitting in another traffic jam. Oh, I know the boss is really going to be mad. There's a meeting this morning, and I know I'm going to be late. Well, finally, we're moving. Oh, no, not a yellow light just ahead. Well, maybe I can make it across. Ooh, I made it. That was pretty close. Oh, here we go again, sitting in more traffic. Hey, great. Hey, I can go. Whoop. Too fast. Almost got you up there.
Commuters like this cause accidents, while carpools contribute to safety. A carpool of 4 eliminates 3 cars from the street. And if we were all to carpool, traffic congestion would be eliminated. Best of all, think of the fuel and money you'd save. For carpool information, call KRLD or Carpool, 741-1354.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. What is blood? Well, that all depends. To some, blood is a cause for pride. To others, blood is a reason for prejudice. Blood. Mysterious blood. It unites us, it divides us. Ironic, isn't it? When you consider that everyone's blood is the same. Well, practically.
Now, he must slow down, see? The road ahead is under construction.
Are you sure this is the car?
I'm sure. Hand me the rifle.
Are you sure?
I can see him sitting next to his driver. I swore I'd kill him. Now he belongs to me. Now! Missed him. How could I miss?
You didn't miss! Couldn't you see the shells bounce off? His car is plated with armor. His glass is bulletproof. It's impossible, Anthony. You'll never be able to get him.
I'll kill him, Vincent. Somewhere, somehow, I'll kill him.
Our mystery drama, The Only Blood, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Howard Da Silva. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
You've been hearing some pretty lavish claims recently about miles per gallon. We'd like you to consider something equally important, and that's range. Range is the miles per gallon multiplied by the number of gallons your car's tank holds. Range is what makes the Buick Apollo such a special small car. It comes from coupling the Apollo's economical 6-cylinder engine with the standard 21-gallon tank. It holds a lot, but it doesn't use a lot. Look into the Apollo. It's the Buick of small cars.
Hello, this is Goldilocks. It seems like only yesterday that I was a little girl tasting porridge. You know, this one's too hot. This one's too cold. And now I conduct taste tests on diet drinks. And there's one I must tell you about. Sugar-free Diet 7-Up. It has a fresh, natural, delicious taste. It drives my taste-o-meter crazy. Sugar-free Diet 7-Up. This one's just right.
Louise.
What?
Is this your handiwork in the family album? What is this? There's a caption, Junior wins the diving championship.
I know.
There's no picture here.
I know there's no picture.
I didn't take a picture of...
I'm well aware of that.
I ran out of film.
It's just my way of telling you that, you know, you run out of film or you forget to bring the camera an awful lot.
I know.
I mean, you know, we have no baby picture of Alice at all.
We don't have a baby named Alice. What are you doing with it?
I know that. I'm just trying to remind you that we should go out and buy some Kodak film and have it on hand.
I know.
Just in case we have a baby named Alice.
Don't run out of Kodak film.
You can never tell when that great picture will come along. Remember to keep enough film on hand. Kodak film, for the times of your life.
Louise, here's a picture with no caption, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who are these people?
I don't know. I never saw them before.
I don't either. You know what you should do?
What?
You should go out and get some captions and keep them on hand in case you run out of captions.
They came by the millions to America. They came wearing a rainbow of costumes and speaking a babel of tongues. Frightened by the strangeness of marvelous, mysterious America, they huddled together for security in clusters of kinfolk, landsleit goombas, to begin the often slow and sometimes painful process of becoming Americans. And this is a story of one of them, a man named Anthony Boda. And it happened some 40 years ago in a large East Coast city.
You're not hungry tonight, Anthony.
Oh, yes, I'm really very hungry.
You haven't eaten a bite.
I was thinking.
Oh, about what?
Well, I'm not sure.
Look, you always tell me later. Well, this time, tell me sooner.
$10 is missing.
$10?
Yes.
How is that possible?
Well, you know, thanks to Louis, we now have a cash register in the store.
I was always opposed to it.
The boy is right. It's the modern way. It's how things are done in America.
But when you kept the money in a drawer, nothing was ever...
When we kept the money in a drawer, we never knew. How could we tell? This way, every time you take in money, it prints on a paper. At the end of the day, the paper tells you how much money you should have.
Oh, well then, perhaps...
Perhaps what?
Perhaps the paper is wrong.
Impossible. No, what troubles me is it's always $10.
What do you mean, always?
Well, not only is it always $10, but it's always missing on a Friday night.
I tell you, it's that machine.
Oh, for the last 6 weeks. Could it be that Louis...
Oh, no. Your own son? Your only son?
I don't know what to think.
Throw out that machine.
Go have your lunch, Louis.
Oh, I promised the lady she could have her shoes at 1 o'clock.
No, I'll finish for you. Go. Mama doesn't like it when anybody's late to eat.
Hello, Louis.
What can I do for you, Chuck?
You gotta hand over a fin.
Listen, could we talk about this later?
What? Later. I'm here now. Get it up.
Louis, who is this man? What does he want?
Pop, it's just a
No
little...
reason why you shouldn't introduce me to your old man. The association likes to know all its customers.
What association is this, Louis?
Pop, I can explain everything later. I saw you last night, Charlie.
Yeah, I know. But the executive board held a meeting this morning. You know how prices are going up everywhere. Like, for instance, what are you paying for leather today? You see what I mean? So, what with your overhead and everything, we gotta go from 10 to 15.
But I don't have the...
Louis, I want to be your pal. But you know how it is.
All right. Here you are.
Louis, what are you doing?
Papa, please.
Keep smiling, Pop. Everybody smiles today. Look at this fiver here. Even Lincoln's smiling. Shows you've done a good thing. See you next week. Same time, same station.
So, this is what happens to the $10.
I was hoping you wouldn't find out.
You were hoping what? That maybe I can't add? Count?
I used to pay for my own pocket, but lately
So, we belong to the association. For what reason?
Because we have to.
We have to?
Everybody belongs. Every shop in the street.
My son, it is quite possible that you have forgotten who you are. Let me remind you. You are not a sheep who follows. You are a man who leads.
Papa, you don't understand.
I understand quite well. We had these bandits in the old country, too. When several rode up to our farm, my father shot them.
No, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand this, my son. I didn't come to this country to live on my knees.
Anthony?
Good afternoon, Vincent.
Well, I can see. Here is a man who carries the troubles of the entire world on his shoulders.
You learn something every day.
What did you learn today?
I learned that men who appear to be strong, proud, and honest are afraid to join their hands together.
I will also turn you down.
Vincent.
These are not just street hoodlums, Anthony. They work for a powerful man, an important man.
A bandit chief?
Perhaps. But here he is respected. He stands well with the politicians. His name is Al Carley.
But how?
Anthony, certain things are the same in every country.
But there is a principle.
Yes. At first, I too felt bad to pay these dogs for protection. And then there were fights. People were afraid to come in.
But it's wrong.
I see it as just another tax. But this time, I get what I pay for.
You mean you will not fight these swine?
Come, Anthony, what is it? A few dollars? It won't make you, it won't break you.
I see. Well, I will fight him alone.
Anthony,
I must say the chicken is the finest you ever made.
I wanted this to be the best supper in your life.
Is that true? Why?
Because it could very well be your last supper.
Oh, and what does that mean?
Louis has been talking to me about the association.
And what right does our Louis have to worry his mother with business matters? Since when is a woman to be concerned?
Louis is frightened.
Why?
Anthony, there is no way in the world you can defy these thieves.
This is America. Here one does not have to fear.
There is a man named Al Carley. He is what is known as a boss.
He is not my boss. I could never look at myself in the mirror if I bowed down to scum like that.
You will pay these people.
Maria, are you telling me how to run my business?
He will pay these people.
Never.
Promise.
I'll think about it.
Promise.
Very well, I promise.
Papa?
What is it?
I don't think you should be here.
No.
No, Papa, because...
Yes? Because?
He'll be here any minute, and well...
And you would rather I did not witness the shameful transaction that will take place, huh?
You don't have to be involved with it.
You mean I should pretend this thing does not exist, huh?
Okay, Papa, okay. It's just that you've got a short fuse, and I'm afraid one word could lead to another, and, well...
I must see this with my own eyes. Besides, it's already too late. The jackal is at the door.
Well, happy days to Anthony Boda and Son, as the sign reads on the window.
I will pay the money, Louis.
Well, this is a gloomy-looking group. What's the matter? No hello? No how are you? No house tricks? Where's all this old-world courtesy I used to hear about?
Now, take your money and get out.
What's eating you, Pop?
I don't like to be called Pop by a common thug.
Listen, Pop. Maybe I better smarten you up.
Chuck, he doesn't mean it.
No, you don't mean it, do you, Pop?
I never spoke a word I didn't mean.
Well, then. That calls for this. I only want to teach you manners, Pop. Now, do you apologize? Or do I knock out your teeth? Louis, explain to your father what the score is.
Papa, please.
Louis, explain why you stand by while this animal strikes your father.
What could he do about it?
He could do this. And this.
No, Papa, don't hit him again.
I'll kill you.
Papa, he has a gun.
I see. Drop it. Drop it. Drop the gun. I'll break your arm. I said to let go of the gun.
Well, what are we going to do now, Papa?
Summon a taxi cab. We will deposit this refuse, this human garbage, at the police station.
Mr. Boda, I'd like to talk to you in private, okay?
About what, officer?
Well, that's why we better talk in private. Now, this way, huh? Sit down, please, Mr. Boda.
Thank you.
I'm Sergeant Carey. Each and every word I'm about to say to you is off the record. If you ever quote me, I'll swear I never said it. Understand?
What is there to understand?
Here's the situation. I'm on duty at the desk. You come in with this badly beat-up hoodlum.
You know he's a hoodlum.
Yeah. He's got a small reputation. But that's all I know. And you say you want to press charges.
By all means.
We only have your word that he tried to shake you down.
And the word of my son and all the shopkeepers in the neighborhood. We can have this...
Suppose all the neighbors dummy up. Suppose they don't want to get involved.
You? An officer of the police? Are you telling me I must submit to this?
No. I'm just trying to give an honest man the same break we give a criminal. When a crook is brought in, we inform him of his rights.
But I still don't see why. I must listen.
Al Carley is your enemy. Not that small-time hood. Al Carley's got judges, politicians, businessmen in his hip pocket.
And policemen, too?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Then it's time that pocket was slashed open. And those vermin were exposed to the light of day.
If you bring charges, you'll have the best lawyers money can buy.
Sergeant, thank you for your kindness, but we're wasting time.
Okay. Do this. You say the man you brought in is the collection guy for the neighborhood?
Yes.
Call some of your friends. See if they'll come down and identify him. See if they'll sign affidavits.
Of course they will. All it required was one man to lead the way. How can they refuse me now? Do it as required, Sergeant. Place this animal behind bars.
There is no doubt that Anthony Boda is a man of strong courage and firm convictions. But he may be just a little bit unaware of the qualifications for leadership. We will consider leaders and followers when I return shortly with Act 2.
Ever see a beer drinker pour his beer real easy down the side of the glass? Maybe you do it yourself. If so, the Budweiser brewmaster thinks you're missing something, especially if you're a Budweiser drinker. You see, Bud is brewed, so it will kick up a healthy head of foam. Exclusive beechwood aging and natural carbonation make it a lively brew. Well, anyway, pouring Bud plunk down the middle of the glass helps bring out the best in that clean white Budweiser foam and real beer aroma. It also helps you get the full benefit of a taste, smoothness, and drinkability you'll find in no other beer at any price. Remember, brewing beer right does make a difference. Next time, pour that Budweiser right down the middle and see for yourself. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis.
You can paint your home in the same muted earth tone colors our colonial ancestors used to paint theirs. Hi, Frank Lieber here to tell you about True Value Hardware Store's True Test Supreme Latex House Paint. It comes in 24 Jamestown colors, like salmon gold, Chelsea blue, and Samoset gray. The colonials used dyes from roots and barks and mixed them with buttermilk of all things to achieve those colors. True Test Supreme Latex House Paint puts those same kind of colors into a rich, easy-to-apply latex. Latex, with the durability of a fine oil-based paint. It covers most surfaces in one coat. It resists stains, mildew, blistering, and smog. And it dries quickly in just 30 minutes. Painting tools clean up in soap and water. True Value Hardware Stores have True Test Supreme Latex House Paint in 24 earth tone Jamestown colors and white. True Test Supreme Latex House Paint. You'll find it exclusively at your nearby participating True Value Hardware Store.
When a hoodlum tried to shake down Anthony Boda, an immigrant shoemaker, Anthony, who believes what he has read about law and justice, promptly disarmed the thug and delivered him to the police station. Sergeant Carey, a wise, cynical, and experienced officer, is trying to explain to Anthony that things are not really the way they seem.
Mr. Boda, listen. Al Carley doesn't want rough stuff for publicity if he can help it. He'll yank Chuck out of there and stick him someplace else if you'll forget the whole thing.
He told you all this?
I don't want you to get hurt.
You're a man with heart, Sergeant. But it is more important for me to discover something.
Discover what?
If I made the right choice when I decided to come to America. Yes?
You Anthony Boda?
Who are you?
I can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Mister, I like riddles, but not in the middle of a working day. What's your business here?
And my name is Carly, Al Carly. You heard about me?
I heard. I cannot say I like what I heard.
But I like what I heard about you.
Yes? What have you heard about me?
You tell me you're a man.
And?
And so you shouldn't be concerned with that little situation that happened here the other day.
Why?
Because it's beneath you.
I will not be slapped by hoodlums.
Of course not. You gave better than you got. Your honor should be satisfied. Now forget it.
This matter is now in the hands of the law.
Of course. But in whose hands is the law? In the hands of the man who can buy better lawyers, better witnesses.
I'm not sure I understand what you want.
In this case against my collector, why, he is scum, isn't he? Well, this case must not go to trial.
Why not? You have the lawyers, the witnesses, the judges, the juries. What have you got to fear?
I have read the Bible.
A pity you don't take it seriously.
Back then, when the fight was arranged, who could have believed that David would kill Goliath, huh? Drop the charges.
No.
Anthony, I want to get away from this rough stuff. I got a kid, she's going to college. American society girls go to that college.
This daughter of yours, she knows, of course, what her father does. Really does. I see.
Anthony, I need a guy like you.
To do what?
What, to help me run my organization?
You don't want me.
Plenty of guys got guts, Anthony, and plenty of guys got brains. But you're one of very few guys who got both. Why are you killing yourself in a shoe repair store, huh?
You don't want me, Mr. Carly. If I ever decide to become what you are, there wouldn't be room for us both in the same organization. Do you understand me?
I came here because I like to avoid bloodshed. You're a chump. You'll never know what hit you.
Vincent, were the police here to see you, Vincent? Well?
Yes. Someone from the district attorney. I received another visitor, too.
Who?
This gentleman explained certain facts.
Facts?
Yes. This gentleman explained that in order to run my business here, I need a license.
You always knew that, Vince.
Yes. But he explained that when I apply to renew my license, there might be difficulties.
You get your license from the government, not from these hoodlums.
But you see, this gentleman is with the government. That part of the government that sees to these things.
I don't believe it. I spoke with the lawyers in the district attorney's office. I believe them to be honest and sincere men. They said they would protect me. They would protect you, too. Come, Vincent, talk to them.
I'll think about it.
What's there to think about?
Tony, things are not so simple.
I see. You have already thought about it, and you have decided.
Good morning, Mr. Boda.
The police sergeant.
Now that you're going through with it, we'll protect you as much as we can.
Thank you.
No, we should thank you. You're doing something no one has done before. You're a man of courage.
What chance do we have?
It'd be better if we could have more witnesses, but maybe they'll come around. The newspapers have caught hold of it. I brought you a copy. Here, see what it says.
Shoemaker defies mob. This is about me.
Mm-hmm.
That man who spoke to me in the police station, he was a reporter.
That's right.
Well, we have won.
No. We have to win in court.
But the newspapers say
For the papers, you're today's sensation. Tomorrow it'll be somebody else. Don't go anywhere without telling us. And we'll have a man watching the store day and night. Hello? Yeah, where you been? Well, how come I couldn't reach you all morning yet? Yeah? Well, what have you been doing? You're supposed to keep it out of the papers. It's all on the front pages. Listen, this case can't go to trial, you understand? Well, you figure it out. That's what you got paid for. Clowns. I'm surrounded by clowns.
Oh, Daddy.
Marissa, what are you... I mean, shouldn't you be in school?
Yes?
Something the matter?
Daddy, I even have a midterm exam.
When?
At 2 o'clock.
Well, it's 4 hours from now. I'll drive you back up there myself, huh?
No, I have my car.
Marissa...
There are stories in the papers, and my friend said to me, of course, it isn't your dad. And I said, of course not. It's another alkali. And, well, the reason I came down here...
was to ask me...
Oh, Daddy, I didn't know what to think.
It is another alkali. Daddy...
Oh, I knew it. Oh, Daddy, can you ever forgive me?
What's to forgive? High school.
Oh, look, Daddy, would you mind terribly if I change my major? I've decided, finally, it's sociology. I want to work with poor children.
Okay, you go right ahead, baby. You do whatever you want.
Well, some of us are thinking of renting a store or something downtown and helping kids study the core subject.
Hey, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pay the rent and buy the books.
Daddy, I don't know what could have possibly gotten into me. How could I have even thought...
Forget it, Marissa, baby. Forget it.
What I forgot was what I should always remember. It's in the Bible you bought me. Honor thy father.
Hey, you better get back to school.
See, Louis? See what it says in the newspapers.
Papa, I just wish I were like you.
You're my own son. You're just like me.
No, Papa. Very few people are just like you. You were born at the wrong time.
What? How can a man be born at the wrong time?
No. You should have been born when there were great kings and heroes and fighters.
My son, every age needs fighters.
I know I failed you, Papa. I'm frightened.
There's nothing to be frightened of.
Yes, Papa, there is.
What?
Everything. But I'll stand by you, Papa.
I know you will.
Mama.
Maria, what do you have there?
A package. The letterman brought it to the house.
What kind of package?
Read here. Let's see. It says, from the leather company.
Why would the leather company send a package to the house? Here, let me see it. Yes. It's from the leather company. It's their label. Must be those special strips I wanted.
Papa?
What is it, Lou?
That package.
What about the package?
I don't know. It must be my imagination.
Listen, Louis, your trouble is you live too much in your imagination. Open up the package.
All right.
Well, I'll go shopping. What would you like for supper?
Why do you ask?
You're now a famous man.
Papa, this doesn't look like...
Like what?
Like the leather company package.
Look out, it's a bomb!
Just a moment ago, the shoe repair shop of Anthony Boda and Son was a neat, bright, cheerful establishment. A mother, a father, a son. A close-knit, loving family stood together, talking, laughing. Now the place has become a mass of twisted, smoking wreckage, and 3 bodies lie motionless in the ruin. I shall return shortly with Act 3.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love. But give your allergy to contact.
listen carefully, because this message may surprise you. There is an ingredient that can effectively help block pollen's bad effect on your system. Sneezing, sniffling, drips, itchy, red, watery eyes. It's the antihistamine most prescribed by allergy specialists, and it's an ingredient in Contact. Surprising, yes, but the true wonder of Contact is how our tiny time pills keep this antihistamine working, helping up to 12 hours per capsule, all day, all night. Allergy is our business, too.
Give your hand to a friend. Give your heart to your love.
But give your allergy to Contact. Take Contact only when needed, only as directed.
It's a real hot day. I'm soaking up the sun, and suddenly I say antifreeze right out loud. My wife says, huh? And I say, haven't you heard that song?
You can never buy Prestone too early. Do it now, don't you wait. You can never buy Prestone too early. You can only buy it too late.
It's a fact. A 50-50 mix of Prestone 2 Winter Summer Formula and water, about 2 gallons for most cars, fights boil-over because it helps your cooling system handle heat better than water. Fresh boil-over protection and fresh corrosion protection, too, because only Prestone 2 has a patented silicone silicate inhibitor system. Nothing beats it for corrosion protection. Summer, winter, spring, or fall, you can never buy Prestone too early. You can only buy it too late.
You can't trust Prestone.
Who can you trust?
When Anthony Boda was a boy in the darkness of the old country, America was a shining beacon light in the distance. Years later, with hard work and some good luck, he was able to come to America with his wife and his son. And because he believed in justice, he defied the gangsters who were trying to extort protection money. And it happened that soon after, a bomb destroyed his tiny shoe repair shop. And the beacon light that was once America for Anthony Boda is flickering faintly and about to die.
Mr. Boda, they say you should be out of here in a couple of days.
Yes.
All of us, we're very sorry.
Thank you, Sergeant.
I know that nothing can bring back your wife and your son.
Tell me, Sergeant, why were they killed at once, while I received only scratches?
But it has to do with the angle of forces, I suppose.
No. I mean, what reason? What plan? Why had the Lord seen fit?
For that, you would have to ask a priest.
I have asked the priest.
And?
And he said God's ways follow a mysterious design. So you see, I am no wiser than before.
I'm sorry about the other thing, too.
What other thing?
The trial.
Oh, the trial.
I should say that there was no trial.
It doesn't matter.
The hood just disappeared. So there was no defendant. Carly must have had him taken for a ride.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yes, it does. You set an example for us. You woke a lot of people up. We're after Carly now.
It doesn't matter.
You can't keep saying it doesn't matter.
I have succeeded in unraveling the riddle myself. You see, I had become arrogant. I had forgotten the law of nature. The strong destroy the weak. I had seen my pictures in the newspapers. My head was turned as if I were drunk on champagne. I didn't listen to men of experience and true wisdom. Men like my friend Vincent. Pay it. It's just another tax. I have been punished.
You can't talk that way. Believe me, Mr. Boda, we'll break up that mob.
That will be your affair.
Carly figures he can ride out this particular storm just like he rode out others, but he won't.
Of course not. I intend to kill him.
You can't make your own justice, Mr. Boda.
But I must. That's the only justice there is.
I didn't think you would ever speak to me again, Anthony.
We've been friends too long, Vincent.
I forgot that. I should have agreed to be a witness, not because it was right or wrong, but because a friend asked me.
Maria and Louis.
I'm so sorry, Tony.
They must be avenged.
What are you saying?
I must kill this animal. Kill him personally. This Al Carley.
Tony, this kind of thing, it's not done in America.
I'm sick and tired of being told what is and what is not done in America.
I don't want you to get into trouble, Tony.
I come to you as a friend. Will you help me?
Well,
the answer is yes or the answer is no. The answer is not well.
The answer is yes.
The hunting rifle, the one your father made.
Tony.
There's no better, no more accurate weapon in all the world.
But what can you...
It gives me 2 barrels, the over and the under. I need only 2 shots. One for Mr. Carley, the other for his bodyguard.
Well, you can't walk around the streets with a rifle.
No, there is no way to get him here in the city. But I have learned something. On a Friday night, he slips away. He takes the turnpike north. He drives alone, except for this bodyguard.
Tony.
There is a place where the road is being fixed. So one must slow down. That's where I will be in ambush. Well, the rifle.
Can I talk you out of this, Tony?
No.
I knew that. Well, when do we go there? What is a friend, Tony? A friend is another gun to stand beside you.
This is perfect, Vincent.
And not much traffic. Are you sure he comes here this late at night?
Yes.
And is that...
No. See? See how the car must practically crawl past because of the construction? This barricade gives us perfect hiding place.
I put blacking on the gun barrel so it wouldn't shine in the moonlight.
Thank you, Vincent.
I have a score to settle with him, too, you know.
Well, not as great as mine.
No. That's why you may have the first 2 shots. After that...
Listen.
Is that...
Yes.
You sure?
Yes. I can even make out his evil face in the moonlight.
Let him come just a little closer.
I've got him. Now. How could we have missed?
We didn't miss.
He's gone. He's got away.
Tony! Didn't you see? The shell simply bounced off. His car has a coat of armor. The glass is bulletproof. There's no way we can shoot him. There's just no way.
Hello, Mr. Boda.
Good evening, Sergeant Carey.
I figured I'd find you here in Vincent's.
You are looking for me?
I hear you and Vincent went hunting last night.
Hunting?
Yeah. You did some shooting up around South Chester.
I don't know where you receive your information, Sergeant.
That's not the right way. By now you should know you can't gun him down. After last night, he'll build up more protection than ever.
That's true. There is no way I can get to him.
I'm glad you realize that before you get into a lot of trouble.
But there is a way I can make him come to me.
What are you saying?
Yes. I can make him come to me himself. With blood in his eye. Burning with hatred. Obsessed with a desire to murder me with his own hand.
Mr. Boda...
And then, of course, I will have every right to kill him. Because, you see, I will be compelled to kill him in self-defense.
Hello.
Good evening.
Well, I'm afraid school's over for the night. I'm just closing up. You have a child you want us to tutor?
No.
Oh, well then, what can I do for you, Mr.
Boda. Anthony Boda. Is the name familiar?
Well, I seem to remember seeing it somewhere, but I can't recall. What do you want, Mr. Boda?
Your father, among 1,000 other crimes, killed my wife and son.
What are you saying?
You know what I'm saying.
But you must be mad. I'll call the police.
Call the police. But why? I've done nothing wrong. I have merely stated a fact.
Look, you get out of here.
Will that change the fact?
My father, he's good, he's kind, he's the most decent man in the world.
How does your father earn his money? Where is his factory? What goods does he handle? In what does he trade? I'm a shoemaker. I smell of leather. Your father, he smells of death because his business is death.
I don't know what you're talking.
Were you about to say you don't know, you don't wish to know? You read, you think?
Oh, get out of here. Get out, get out!
Good evening, Miss Carley.
Dad, you remember I asked you about the man in the papers? You said it was another Al Carley.
Marissa, what are you trying to...
Don't lie to me, Daddy. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, but it was another Al Carley.
Don't lie to me, please. It's bad enough I had to lie to myself.
It was another Al Carley. Now listen, please, listen. There are two Al Carleys. One is your dad. The other is somebody who does what he has to do. The only thing he knows how to do.
I never saw it before. I suppose I never wanted to see it, but a man named Anthony Boda, just a shoemaker, opened my eyes. And I can never close them again.
Boda? You said Boda?
Anthony Boda. I have never seen such dignity.
I was a fool. I should have made sure of him before. But I killed him with my own two hands. I'll kill him. I'll cut his heart out. Benji, can't you get more speed on this hit? Come on, faster. It's a state trooper. Lose him. Look out, that idiot up ahead, he's turning, he's, look out! Mr. Boda.
Yes. Ah, the sergeant.
I've been looking for you. Hop in. You heard the news?
I heard the news.
He was coming after you.
I knew he would. But I have been robbed. I will not have my revenge. He's dead.
No.
The radio said he cannot live. So you see, there is no justice for me.
And do you know why he can't live? He needs blood.
He can buy all the blood he needs.
No, he can't.
Why not?
Because it so happens he has a very rare type of blood. And he needs a transfusion from someone who has that same type. Only someone with that same blood can save him.
Surprising. I thought his blood would be as base and as common as sewage.
We do know of a donor. The hospital has a record of someone with the exact same blood type.
Why tell me?
Because you are the blood type.
Me? I have the same blood as that swine?
Yes, Mr. Boda. The only person we know of.
How was this fact made known?
Well, when you and your wife and son were brought to the hospital, naturally your blood was typed. One of the lab technicians happened to remember. Well, that's the blood Carly needs. Or he'll die before tonight.
You
You expect me to give my blood to the murderer of my wife and my son? You expect me to keep this animal alive?
Mr. Boda.
How I prayed that I would kill this monster. I thought my prayers would never be answered, but they were. They were. I now hold his life in my hands. So you see, Sergeant, this is justice.
No, that's not justice. It's revenge. Let the law deal with him.
You may drive me to the hospital, but he'll never see one drop of my blood.
And why do you want to go to the hospital?
To look in his eye, to laugh in his face, to let him know who has conquered. Carly. Al Carly, can you hear me? Do you know who I am?
Yes.
Do you know why I'm here?
To torture me.
I was in this hospital. You killed my wife, my son. I swore I would kill you with my own hands.
Boda, please. Please, don't let me die.
What are you saying?
Please.
You beg me, your enemy, your sworn enemy, for your life?
Please, let me live.
This is what makes us tremble? This is who owns judges, lawyers, politicians? This is what we fear? You cowardly animal! Can't you even die decently?
Mr. Boda, you came. I knew you would come. You see, Daddy, I told you. Mr. Boda is a man. Does the doctor know? Have they been told to prepare for the transfusion?
The transfusion?
That's why you came, isn't it? To give Daddy the blood? Daddy said you would never do it. Daddy said you would drain every drop of blood from your own body and die first before you would...
A young girl should not talk like that in front of her father. No, you must say no more. Carly. Al Carly, can you hear me?
Yes.
Al Carly, you are very close to eternity. Speak the truth. For the very first time in your life, the truth. Look into my eyes, Al Carly, and tell me, if it were the other way and I lay dying, would you give me your blood? Answer. And remember, God is listening. The truth, Al Carly. Would you give me your blood? Would you?
No.
Daddy.
This is between your father and me. You would not give me your blood, Al Carly?
No.
Then this is the difference between us. I will give you mine.
Al Carly recovered. He stood trial. His empire collapsed like a towering castle of sand when the high tide sweeps up on the beach. Al Carly will not be around for a while, 99 years to be exact. But when his daughter needs advice and comfort, she visits with Anthony Boda. They're good for each other. Each makes up for something the other has lost. I'll be back shortly.
Oh, sure. You can talk about good-tasting diet drinks, but I know. I'm Goldilocks, and here at my taste-testing laboratory, I taste-test them all. And nobody's been drinking my diet drinks until I tested sugar-free Diet 7-Up. And then, kabloomy! Every bear wanted some. Diet 7-Up is fresh, natural, delicious. Sugar-free Diet 7-Up. This one's just right.
Buick introduces a new concept for you to consider in light of all the concern about miles per gallon. Range. Range is what you get when you multiply the mileage your car gets per gallon by the number of gallons your car's gas tank holds. Range is one of the things that help make Buick Apollo such a special small car. It comes from coupling the Apollo's economical 6-cylinder engine with a standard 21-gallon gas tank. It holds a lot, but it doesn't use a lot. Look into the Apollo. It's the Buick of small cars.
The Anthony Bodas, the Al Carleys, each brought the same blood to the melting pot of America. But the melting pot is a crucible where men, like steel, may either be hardened or destroyed. Our cast included Howard Da Silva, Ken Harvey, Robert Dryden, Bryna Rayburn, and Jack Grimes. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Now, a preview of our next tale.
Now be quiet, Eddie.
Your husband isn't thinking straight, Mrs. Breach. It isn't that easy. You think that Harney will be satisfied if I let him live? If I walk off this job, somebody else walks in. This isn't the only gun in the world.
He's right, Eddie. Maybe the only way is to give him the money back.
There's nothing to give back. You think money stands still in this business? Look, maybe if we left town, went to Mexico or someplace.
Harney won't give up that easy. It means too much to him.
Well, I'm not staying here. I'm getting out. I'm getting as far away as I can.
Eddie.
Both of us, Connie. I meant both of us.
You expect me to run? In a wheelchair? Maybe Mr. Derry can tell us what to do.
I can think of only one thing. Joe Harney wants a dead body. That's what we'll have to give him.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by New Sugar-Free Diet 7-Up and Contact, the 12-hour allergy capsule. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Last call. Last call.
Last call?
Last call at Neiman Marcus.
What is it?
Last call at Neiman Marcus is the traditional store-wide clearance. Your last chance to buy current spring and summer fashions, sportswear, designer apparel, shoes, men's and children's clothes at the lowest final prices of the season. Some of the best-dressed people in...
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. In the mythology of ancient Greece, Hypnos, the god of sleep, and Thanatos, the god of death, were twin brothers, and for good reason. When you turn out the light beside your bed and snuggle down under the sheets for a good night's rest, you finally, slowly drift off into a form of unconsciousness. This blacking out, this easing into a soft and shapeless state of non-existence gives you an inkling, a kind of preview of what it may mean to enter the doorway of sleep's shadowy brother, death.
The brown-purple blood gathered in a swift bead trickling over my side. I could see it. Forrest flung the scalpel aside and began to shout.
Ice! Ice! Quick! Somebody let me have some ice! Lots of it!
Even though my body still clung to me there on the operating table by the merest thread, I knew that Dr. Forrest, in spite of all his skill, had murdered me.
Our mystery drama, The Long, Long Sleep, was suggested by a short story of H.G. Wells and was especially written for the Mystery Theater by Arnold Moss. It stars Larry Haynes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. When destiny decides a man's time has run out, when a gaunt figure menacingly emerges from the half-darkness, his face cloaked under a huge black cowl, and his long, bony finger beckons you to join him, how can you be sure whether or not you are ready? By what signs do you recognize this to be the final eternal sleep? The sleep from which no one awakes. It's the night of December 31st, and Norman Hill and his wife Laurie, a couple in their middle 50s, are at home, alone.
New Year's Eve. The end and the beginning. For the first time ever, Laurie and I had decided to stay home together. Why? I wasn't really sure. But there was an unknown something that was bothering me. Only a couple of minutes to go, Laurie.
Oh, and another year will have gone by.
You don't feel bad about our not going out?
Norman, of course not. What we're doing makes the only sense. This is perfect.
Yeah. Just the two of us alone. In an apartment that's begging to be painted.
Well, I'll have the painters in any day now, I promise.
Okay.
Ooh, now let's get to that jar of caviar.
Right, and real imported champagne, the best that money can buy.
Now, when you get the promotion they've been promising you at the office.
Yeah, and the very good chance of my book being picked up as a paperback.
Oh, Norman, I'm a very lucky woman. And I love you very much.
And, Laurie, I love you.
Still, after all these years, you don't want to trade me in for a later model?
Not just yet, dear. I'm delighted to be stuck with what I've got. For a while, anyway.
Well, thank you, darling. You're still very sweet and so romantic.
And this is it.
Oh, have some of the toast and caviar.
Yes, of course. Oh, that's great. Wonderful. Happy New Year, darling.
Oh, Happy New Year to you.
And with luck, to another 30 years to go.
Well, at the very least, I'll drink to that.
To us.
What is it, Norman? What's wrong? Norman? What's happening? What can I get you? Norman? Speak to me. What is it? Norman? Norman, darling. Open your eyes. You're frightening me. Are you all right?
Where? Laurie.
Oh, everything's going to be all right. You started to drink your champagne. You began to choke. And suddenly you passed out.
For long?
5-10 seconds, maybe. You all right now?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just fine. I think.
Has this happened before, Norman?
I didn't want to worry you.
Recently?
The last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 times.
Oh.
Once at lunch with a couple of the fellas from the office.
Have you been in pain?
No, not really.
Well, you've got to see a doctor.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe I will.
No maybes, Norman. Tomorrow morning you make an appointment with Forrest Hackett.
What, New Year's Day? It's a holiday, even for doctors.
Well, then the next day, Tuesday.
Yeah. Maybe it's not a bad idea. I'll call him at home.
Norman, you just scared the living daylights out of me.
Yeah, I guess I did. Anyway, Happy New Year, darling. To both of us. Laurie was scared. And I was, too. If you've made up your mind you want to go on living, then you make up your mind to follow the rules. The doctor's rules. Forrest Haddon, who was one of my closest and most trusted friends, put me through the most thorough physical examination I'd ever had in my life. Every test in the book. And then a few days later at his office.
Norman, I've never kidded any of my patients, least of all you. I don't see the point.
When, Forrest? How soon?
The operation? Yesterday, Norman. No. The longer we wait, the greater the chance we take.
We?
Do they suspect at the office?
No, of course not.
And, Laurie?
Laurie is something else.
Oh, what do you say?
I'm all yours, Dr. Haddon, I guess.
I've already called the hospital. They can take you Thursday morning.
It's day after tomorrow.
I wouldn't wait, Norman.
Okay. Then Thursday morning it is. And, the odds of my survival, of my, pulling through?
Oh, I'm a doctor, Norman, not a gambler. I don't give odds.
But if you did?
All right, I'd say an even 50-50.
No worse?
No worse. You'll be at the hospital Thursday morning at 8, admitting room. Where are you headed now?
The office, then home. Think I'll walk. Clear my head a bit.
Do you mind if I walk along with you? You were my last patient.
No, of course not, Forrest.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You're afraid I'm about to dissolve into a huge mess of self-pity and despair, aren't you, Forrest? I might take it into my head to do something rash, right?
Could be.
And if I did?
Oh, that would be very foolish. What would be the sense?
None. No, Forrest, you're wrong. At this moment, I feel absolutely nothing. Not self-pity, not despair, nothing. Just a big emptiness. As if I were already dead. This afternoon, as I walked along with Forrest Haddon, facing the possibility of my own death, it was all very strange. Every deep, passionate feeling I might have had, depression, fear, resentment, anger, was in some curious way drained out of me. There was nothing left inside me except a bloodless, tranquil resignation to a 50-50 chance of the inevitable.
Now, there's no point in minimizing the danger, Norman. It's a very tricky, delicate procedure. Oh, I'm not an alarmist, you know that. I know what I'm doing, and I'll be working with a team
And as we trudged through the snow across from the park toward my office, Forrest kept on assuring me that my life was in the most capable hands. But I couldn't get over the feeling that here I was, living in the very real shadow of death, without my being able to do a thing about it, to control in any way what was happening to me. And what surprised me most was the fact that I was unmoved by the whole thing. I was cool. I was calm until...
Norman, look out! Move!
Well, what happened?
That big pot with a plant in it must have toppled off the roof of that penthouse. The wind must have blown it.
It's a good thing you saw it coming, Forrest. And pushed me out of the way.
Yes, just in time.
It missed my head by inches.
Split your skull right in two. Well, come on, let's not stand here, Norman. Let's move before anything else happens.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Forrest. Thank you very much. For a moment, I'd been brought back to reality. And then a minute later, that same dullness, the feeling of being isolated from the rest of the world, began to take over again.
I think that's wonderful about your book, Norman. You know, I don't see how you manage it. A full-time...
Forrest kept on talking about my work, possibly to get my mind off whatever was wrong with me.
Great.
We kept walking through the slush and snow.
What kind of thing?
And I was oblivious to what was going on. I remember starting to cross the street, and then...
Norman! What are you doing? Come back here. Life was against you. If the brakes on that fellow's car hadn't held, you'd have been killed.
Yes, I suppose so. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking, Forrest. My mind, on other things.
Of course, I'm aware of that, but for Pete's sake, Norm, what are you trying to do?
My office is in that building over there. I think I'd like to sit in the park alone, if you don't mind, Forrest, before I go up.
Oh, sure, Norman.
I appreciate your company. It was very thoughtful. I'll, see you day after tomorrow at the hospital.
8 a.m.
Admitting room. Thanks again, Forrest.
And whatever you do, you take it easy, please.
I sat down on one of the park benches, and I must have dozed off into a kind of dream. I thought I saw myself actually dead, withered, tattered, one eye pecked out by birds. Through the trees, I saw a vision of the resurrection. A flat plain of writhing graves and rolling tombstones. The rising dead seemed unable to breathe as they struggled upward through the frozen snow out of the earth. After no more than a minute, I came to and started for my office. Now, what was the sense of not quite being connected with what was happening? Was this some weird anticipation, a presentiment of my own death to come? The falling flower pot and my walking in front of that automobile, were they triggered by something that was making me withdraw from all reality, all sense, instincts, even of self-preservation? Before that cold and bony hand was laid on mine, I had no way of knowing.
A certain soothsayer warned Julius Caesar to be on his guard against a great peril, a peril that could lead to his death. On the day of the month, the Romans called the Ides of March. When that day came, and Caesar was on his way to the Senate, he passed a soothsayer in the street, and with a smile he said, "The Ides of March have come, and nothing terrible has happened to me." The soothsayer answered, "Yes, the Ides have come, but they are not yet gone." I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Death is the veil which those who live call life. They sleep, and it is lifted. That was written by one of our great poets. Do those words apply to Norman Hill, or are the words of Aesop, the teller of fables, more appropriate? He said, "Better die once and for all than to live in the continual terror of death." On a bitterly cold winter's day, Norman sits alone on a park bench, taking the measure of death.
The year was only a few days old, the beginning of things. I wandered slowly out of the park toward my office. Children were romping with their sleds in the fresh snow and the winter sun, gathering strength and experience for the business of life. And I kept thinking, I have been part of all this. And for all I know, I'm nearly done with it now. I walked through the doors of my office, and a curious thing, no one paid any attention to me. Not a soul even looked up from his desk to greet me. It was as if I weren't there. I couldn't understand it. Had I suddenly become invisible or what? I got to my own little cubicle of an office, and I felt a sharp jab of pain just below the heart. My office was bare, completely bare. The chair and the desk were gone, the carpeting, my books, the pictures on the walls, everything. My nameplate on the door, even that had been removed. And for the first time since leaving the doctor's office, I lost the feeling I'd had. That feeling of numbness. Oh, what's been happening here? Where are my things? Huh? Will somebody talk to me? Talk to me!
Hey, easy, Norm. Take it easy. Relax.
Now, Mr. Lewis, what is this? Just look at my office.
Surprise!
Surprise! Now, for Pete's sake, what on earth are you talking about? I'm sorry. Excuse me for shouting. I didn't mean to yell.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. We may have overdone things a bit. We had no idea you'd take it this way.
Take what? What way?
Your promotion.
My what?
Oh, my boy, the way you handled our new account, that was absolutely brilliant. No one in the office could have done it the way you did. And so the board and I decided to kick you up to an executive vice presidency. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful, Mr. Lewis. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's why we had them clear out your old office. The big one in the corner, over there. That's yours. All new furnishings. Your personal things are already in.
Well, you know, for a minute there with nobody in the office even looking at me.
That was part of the act. Part of the surprise.
Yeah, well, I must say you threw a real scare into me. I had the feeling maybe I wasn't really here, that none of those things was actually happening.
Oh, they're happening all right, Mr. Vice President. I hope you'll be with us for a very long, long time.
Well, that, Mr. Lewis, at the moment is a little questionable.
Questionable?
Well, I'll know better on Thursday morning.
Now, look, we're ready to match any offer anyone else is making you.
No, I doubt that you could match this one, Mr. Lewis. Anyway, I wouldn't call it an offer. Not exactly. On my way home, I found myself lost again in a shifting maze of thoughts about death. I felt more and more certain that on Thursday morning, I was going to die under the operation. Laurie? You home, dear? It's me. My wife wasn't home. She was shopping, of course. Shopping. At this time, something very odd was going on. The chairs, the sofa were all covered with big white sheets. Every surface of every table had been cleared. The drapes had been taken down. And that dull stab of pain hit me once again in the pit of the stomach. I started for the bedroom to change my clothes. Hello?
So glad to find you in at last. Been trying to get you all afternoon.
Who is this? Who's calling?
About the arrangements. The director wasn't quite clear about one or two of the details.
What arrangements? Which details? Who is this?
First, he wasn't altogether certain how many limousines you had ordered.
Limousines?
The remains will be properly embalmed, of course, as ordered. But was it your desire to have the lid of the casket of the departed left open or closed?
Now, will you, for heaven's sake, tell me who this is?
Sir, you are not answering my question.
Now, before I hang up on you for the last time, who are you? Who is this?
The Golden Rule Funeral Services, of course. Serving families, as you know, with dignity and sympathy at all modest costs since 1898. This is the secretary of the director speaking, Mrs. Havencastle.
Funeral services? Why are you calling us?
Well, isn't this Mr. Yamashita? Mr. Shizuki Yamashita? Or have I, by some mischance, got a wrong number?
Oh, sister, have you got a wrong number?
Sorry, terribly sorry.
I drifted back into the bedroom.
Is that you, dear? Oh, what a surprise. What a big surprise.
Laurie? Have you been home all this time?
Of course, in the other bedroom, trying on a couple of new dresses I bought. I had the door shut.
Is that one of the new dresses?
Mm-hmm. What do you think? And what are you doing home? At this time of day, that is.
Well, it's been a long day. A pretty full day, too. I saw Forrest Haddon this morning. He had the x-rays, lab reports, everything.
And
he's operating on me Thursday morning.
That soon?
Yeah, my chances of getting through the operation are no better than 50-50, Forrest says. Laurie, at the office, I've been promoted. Executive vice president. New office, new everything.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, vice president. Maybe for one whole day.
What do you mean by that?
Why? Could be dead day after tomorrow.
Norman, dear, worrying about it isn't going to help. Now, both of us, we have to think positively. And feeling sorry for yourself won't help.
You know, a strange phone call as I came in. Funeral parlor.
What?
Yeah, it was the wrong number, they said. Laurie, what on earth is going on here? Now, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong.
Norman, you're hurting me. Let go of me, please. What's the matter with you?
Why have you got sheets all over the furniture? Why is everything cleaned up and put away? As if we or you were going on a long trip someplace, as if I were making arrangements to close down the place. Now, why?
Darling, you know as well as I do. The painters are coming in to do the apartment tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow?
Now, try to control yourself. I know the strain you've been under. It's not been easy for me either.
I don't know. Your whole attitude since I came in, like I was speaking to a stranger, the way you look at me, the way you talk.
It's all in your mind.
As if for some reason you were frightened of me. As though you were looking at a ghost. Somebody who'd come back from the grave.
Norman.
That dress you're wearing.
What about
Well, when you take it off, that's what a widow wears, isn't it? You're in mourning for me already.
Oh, Norman, you can't mean what you're saying.
That's a black dress. It's black. Out of respect for the dead.
Let me turn on the lights. Now, what color is my dress, Norman?
It's blue. It's blue, isn't it? Kind of a navy blue. I thought it was black. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Laurie, what's wrong with me?
Oh, you're upset, Norman. Terribly upset. And you have every reason, every right to be. Oh, look, darling, why don't you lie down for a bit?
Yeah, when Forrest told me about my chances of pulling through, my body, my mind, everything seemed to go numb, lifeless. As if this were about to happen to somebody else, not to me. And then it suddenly hit me. This is happening to me. And I'm afraid.
A nap. A nap before dinner will do you a world of good. Put all those dreadful thoughts out of your head. And in the morning...
In the morning, nothing will have changed. Nothing. But in the morning, after tossing frantically in my bed all night without even a minute's sleep, I had an idea that I thought might put my mind at ease. Laurie, let's drive up to Avalon.
Avalon?
Uh-huh.
The cemetery?
Yes, exactly.
You want to drive to the cemetery in this rainstorm? We'll be drowned.
Darling, I'd like to go. I'd just like to walk around and look at the family gravestones, you know, the whole families. I don't know why, but I think it'll make me feel better.
Well, if that's what you want. Dress warmly. Oh, it'll be freezing up there. And we'll take 2 umbrellas.
Thank you, Laurie. In less than an hour, we were at Avalon Cemetery, where my family had been buried for over 100 years. And we stood there before the big family plot while the wind almost tore our words away and the rain drummed down on our 2 black umbrellas.
Oh, keep your coat buttoned tight around your neck.
Yeah, that's Grandfather Curtis over there, my mother's father. Christopher Curtis, born 1859, died 1911.
That big headstone over there?
Yeah, my father's father, my great-grandfather, Charles Robert Hill, born 1838, died 1863, only 25. Killed at the Battle of Chickamauga in the Civil War.
The lettering on some of these stones is so worn you can hardly read it. This is your father's grave over here, isn't it? And next to him, your mother.
Yes, that's right. And right behind them, over there... No. Oh, no. I don't believe it.
Oh, Norman, what is it?
Next to Grandfather Hill's, that's impossible.
What are you talking about?
The letters are badly worn, but you You can still see the name. Norman Hill. Laurie, the grave we're looking at is mine.
At this moment, it would seem that his fear of death has led Norman Hill to the point where he questions whether or not he is still alive. With Shakespeare's Prince of Denmark, he may be thinking, for in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long a life. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. To Norman Hill, under the dark shadow of a fate he sees as fairly certain, death has suddenly become definable, perceptible, real. So much so that he's beginning to doubt whether he is still alive, or perhaps he has fallen into the kind of deep sleep that is death without dying, living but not life. He and his wife, Laurie, on a windy, rain-swept morning, stand in a corner of a cemetery looking at the cold, gray headstones over the graves of Norman's family.
What you see? Right behind those other gravestones over there. Oh, no, I don't believe it.
Norman, what is it?
That headstone next to my grandfather's. It's impossible.
What are you talking about?
The letters are badly worn. You can barely make out the name, but look closely. It says Norman Hill. Laurie, the grave we're looking at is mine.
Norman, be sensible. Now, get closer to it. Look again.
I know, it's so hard to see in the rain.
Well, look at it. Look at the letters. Look at the dates.
Born 1859. That's Grandma Hill. That's my grandmother's grave.
Of course. And her name?
Her name was Norma. I was named after her. That's what the headstone reads. N-O-R-M-A. The extra N, I thought I read. It just isn't there.
Darling, it's cold.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be more sensible to go back home now before we both come down with pneumonia?
The next morning, I was up at dawn. I'd been awake and hot and thirsty all night long. The glow of pain under my ribs seemed more massive than ever.
We better go, Norman.
Sure. On the dot of 8, I checked into the admitting room at the hospital. I kissed Laurie. Was it goodbye? After what seemed like an eternity of details of preparation, I was finally placed on a table and wheeled into the operating room. Forrest Haddon, in his operating greens, was standing over me.
Good morning, Norman. How do you feel?
All right, I guess. Will it hurt much?
No, not a bit. You'll be out cold under a general anesthetic. And your heart's as sound as a bell, so we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, that's good.
All right, now, Norman, start counting backwards. Begin with 100.
Backwards.
100, 99...
98, 97.
It's very good, Norman. Excellent.
96.
Mm-hmm.
95.
Mm-hmm.
94.
Just breathe normally.
93.
It's fine.
92.
Fine.
91. I knew I'd never come out of the ether. Just as I was going under, I think I heard Forrest say to one of his assistants,
"We've got to be extra careful. One little slip of the knife into a branch, any branch of the portal vein, and we're out of luck."
I could still make out his words. This was my last moment of awareness, my last act of consciousness. 73, 72, 71. must have been an interval of absolute unconsciousness, seconds, maybe minutes. Then I realized I was not dead. I was still in my body. But all the sensations that make up the background of consciousness had gone. I do not think I saw. I do not think I heard, but I was aware of everything that was going on. Forrest was bending over me. The lower part of his face was masked. Behind his glasses, his eyes were intent, unmoving, glued onto whatever he was doing.
Stand by with suction. Scalpel.
I saw him reach for the scalpel, a large one. I saw him slice into my flesh with swift dexterity. It was interesting to see myself being cut into as if I were a drum of cheese without the slightest bit of pain. I was looking into Forrest's eyes, into his mind, his brain. I could see that he was being extremely careful, afraid of cutting a branch. What do you call it? Oh, yes, a branch of the portal vein. And ending my life right there and then. I could read his thoughts in his eyes.
You're right, Norman. Absolutely right. I'm struggling between the two possibilities of either cutting too little or cutting too much. And I'm afraid.
And then, suddenly, like an escape of water from under a floodgate, I could see a great, swirling uprush of horrible realization in Forrest's eyes.
Damn, the vein. I've cut into the vein.
The brown purple blood gathered in a swift bead trickling over my side. Forrest flung the scalpel aside and began to shout,
Ice! Ice! Quick, ice! Lots of it! And hand me that clamp.
Thoughts rushed through my mind with incredible speed, but with perfect clarity. Even though my body still clung to me by the merest thread, I knew that in spite of all his skill, Forrest had killed me. I was aware of a growing pull upon me as though some huge magnet were drawing me out of my body. The doctor, his assistants, the nurses seemed to have vanished. And I was in midair, flying swiftly upward. And the circle of scenery beneath me grew wider and wider. And the sky became deeper and richer in color until in no time at all, it had become a terrifying black, as dark and foreboding as no blackness I had ever beheld before. An innumerable host of stars broke out upon the sky, and then as from nowhere the sun suddenly appeared, wiping out the darkness, an incredibly strange and wonderful disk of blinding white light rimmed about with a fringe of writhing tongues of red fire.
Turn away, Norman. Don't look at it. Protect your eyes.
How do I do that?
Put your hands over your eyes.
Just a minute. Who are you? Where are we?
I'm here to help you.
I can't see you. I have the feeling that I've not left the Earth, but that the Earth is pulling away, leaving me.
It's interesting that you should notice so soon.
Well, not only the Earth, but the whole solar system seems to be streaming past me. I wonder if scattered in the wake of the Earth there must be others like me, maybe millions and millions of them floating through space, the same as I am.
That's altogether possible.
But suppose I should collide into some of them.
Oh, that's not very likely.
Why not?
The space through which you're all traveling, you and they, is infinite. It has no beginning. It has no end. Plenty of room for all of you.
Look, the North Star. Over there, the Little Dipper. And isn't that the Southern Cross? It's so clear, so big.
You know your star.
What you see in my latest book, Lost in the Stars, I called it.
Yes?
Oh, I shouldn't be talking about my book now. Oh, my. Such color. As though the light were coming from a world of sapphires and that big red one down there like a brilliant ruby rushing up to us.
That's Mars. And that one is Venus.
Oh, yes. And The one with the little moons around it and all those rings.
Saturn, of course.
Oh, yes.
And those rings are all crystals of ice. Now, with luck, we get to the interesting part.
Oh, and what's that?
Outside and beyond your solar system. Past all the planets you know.
With luck? What does that mean? Where are we? Where have we come to?
To the edge of the outer universe.
It was hard to believe what I was seeing. Faster and faster, one galaxy after another rushed by, a hurry of whirling fireballs speeding into the endless void of space. Countless unfamiliar planets and constellations circled about me, catching the light in some ghostly fashion and then vanished into non-existence. I had at last reached the complete wilderness of space. And now, at last, I knew what happens when you leave this earthly life. The long, long sleep. Now I knew what it felt like to be dead. Suddenly, I was no longer a detached observer. I was terrified, thrown into an intolerable darkness, horror, and despair. Because I knew now I didn't want to leave the earth so soon. I knew now I wanted to live. And again, I heard that same voice.
Norman, you see that little speck of light?
Yes?
Keep your eye on it.
It's growing bigger. It's more distinct, like a pale brown cloud of some kind. That's funny.
Funny?
The shape of it, I think I've seen something like it somewhere before. It's like,
Yes?
Like a clenched fist.
Do you see anything else?
Yes, the fist, the hand, is holding a stick. A shiny white stick of some kind, but nothing is very clear. Nothing is in focus. And above the hand, there's a little circle of light, sort of phosphorescent. The stick and the hand are just below it.
You'll be all right, Norman. Everything's going to be all right.
All right.
And there will be no pain, Norman. No pain ever again.
Why?
You may live to be 115, Norman, and able to eat and drink almost anything. The operation, I'm happy to say, has been 100% successful.
Forrest Haddon, my doctor, was standing beside me. I was in a hospital bed. The circle of light I'd been looking at was the face of a clock on the wall. And the white rod was the railing at the foot of the bed.
Norman, darling. Oh, thank heavens it's all over.
Laurie, I'm alive.
Of course you're alive. How do you feel?
I'm not sure. A little weak. See, I've been away for a while. Far away. On a rather long trip.
I know, dear. I know just what you mean.
You know what? I have a wonderful idea for my next book.
Oh, you mustn't talk. You must rest.
It's about this fella whose doctor starts to operate on them. A 50-50 chance of his making it. The doctor's knife slips. The patient sees the accident, realizes he's dead, goes off on a journey into space, sees all kinds of strange phenomena.
If a writer of science fiction envisions his passage to eternity as an eerie odyssey through space, how do you suppose another person would see it? A coal miner, for example. Would he perhaps find himself digging down, down, down forever until he reaches ink-black oblivion? Or a carpenter? Would he be building an unending stairway of steps and risers leading to a perpetual, everlasting nothingness? We'll never know. I'll be back shortly. In recent days, there have been many heated discussions over the true definition of the word death. Biological death, where there is total and permanent cessation of all vital functions. Legal death, where many of these vital functions continue, but where there are no other signs of life as we know it. We leave the resolution of this question to the theologians, the scientists, even the lawyers. One thing we're almost sure of, along with Norman Hill: the journey to death may not only be terrifying, but it will also be very interesting. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Ann Williams, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
His spirit, having achieved the ultimate understanding, leaves the body and tries to become one with the universe.
Leonard, I'm drowning.
But the time is not yet, and so it must be born anew, in another body.
Leonard, is this you?
Bridges, I am finally free. I know at last. I know. The guru showed me who I am.
Who are you?
I have been born again, recreated. Although, realistically, I never died.
Yeah?
Once again, I walk the world. I think, I dream, I create.
But who are you? That is, who do you think you are?
Oh, I know who I am.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm Leonardo da Vinci.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The desires of the heart are as crooked as corkscrews, said the late W.H. Auden. He may have had love in mind, or hatred, or just about any emotion we're capable of, for the observation applies to them all. And considering how devious our desires can be, it would behoove us to be always on our guard, even with those closest to us. On the other hand, without trust, we would all go mad. A perplexing dilemma, and one that surfaces one way or another almost every day of our lives.
Eleanor, what are you doing here?
You know very well why I've come.
No.
I know what you tried to do, Bert.
What are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me. I have proof.
Proof? Where?
Well, in my mind, my memory. I remember what happened. And I know you'll try to do it again, won't you? Won't you?
Our mystery drama, Complete Recovery, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger. It stars Mary Jane Higby. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
Henry James was once discussing the sound of the English language, and he maintained that our loveliest sounding phrase, irrespective of meaning, was summer afternoon. Summer afternoon. It does sound nice, and its meaning has pleasant connotations, too, but not for Eleanor Houston, a wealthy and once very outspoken widow. To her, summer afternoons had become nightmares. We're in a sanatorium in a Gulf Coast city in the deep south.
Oh, Doctor.
Yes, Miss Carter?
Would you hold the door for me while I wheel Mrs. Houston out onto the sun porch?
Oh, surely.
Oh, thank you. Here we are, Mrs. Houston. Another beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky.
Why, you're taking me outside again. Don't you understand? I don't want to go out.
Let's park her over near the edge where she can feel the breeze coming in off the Gulf.
How is she today?
The same. Still no sound and no movement.
It gives me a headache. The sky. I can't stand all that blue.
We've had her under treatment and observation for 6 months, and there's not a thing in the world wrong with her, physically. The fractured ankle she suffered from that hit-and-run driver is all healed, yet she seems totally paralyzed. Here we are.
I talk to her constantly. You know, I almost think she can hear me. Sometimes she even looks as if she's going to respond, and then nothing.
Of course I can hear you. Don't leave me here. Oh, my head is throbbing. The blue sky is making it hurt. I'd rather die than endure this. Oh, you're going away. Don't leave me here.
If only there was some way to get through to her. I'm convinced she's using this paralysis as a defense. She's afraid of something. You can see it in her eyes. Something she doesn't want to face.
You don't think it's just the trauma of the accident?
No, it's got to be more than that. Otherwise, why wouldn't she want to recover?
Doctor, look. Her hand. I think she moved it.
Keep voice down. Don't startle her.
There. You see?
Yeah, she's trying to wheel herself forward.
No. She's rolling straight towards the fire escape.
Stop her. Stop her, nurse.
I can't. She's going over.
Pulse?
Normal.
Blood pressure?
Back up to normal.
How's she breathing?
Well, it's very regular. Almost peaceful.
It's a miracle she didn't break her neck falling down those fire escape stairs.
Except for the bumps she took on her head, she seems fine.
Yeah. Oh, did you call her daughter and son-in-law?
Yes, they're down at the nurse's station. Doctor.
Yes, nurse.
What, doctor? Doctor.
Well, what do you want?
I didn't say anything.
Where am I?
Doctor, it's Mrs. Houston.
Is this a hospital?
She's talking.
Of course I'm talking. What am I doing in this bed?
You don't remember, Mrs. Houston?
Oh, of course I remember. I remember I was downtown shopping for a dress for the spring cotillion. And I remember my daughter Rita thought it was foolish for someone my age to still be going to dance.
Is that the last thing you can recall?
Now, stop this interrogation and tell me what happened.
You were struck by a hit-and-run driver.
Oh, really? How extraordinary.
You've been here for 6 months, Mrs. Houston.
6 months? I insist you let me go at once.
You'll have to stay for a few more days until we can run tests to make sure you're really fully recovered.
Doctor, should I get Mrs. Houston's daughter?
My daughter? Is Rita here?
Yes, she's outside with her husband.
Oh, him. Why are they here?
Why don't we get them for you? I'm sure they'll both be happy to see how much better you are.
Doctor, why didn't you tell Mrs. Houston the whole story?
And risk having her go back into shock?
Well, she doesn't remember a thing from the time of her first accident.
Evidently, the bump she took on her head this afternoon has knocked out all memory of the past 6 months, including whatever fear it was that was keeping her paralyzed.
Dr. James.
Oh, Mrs. Riley, there you are.
Is Mama all right? We came as soon as you called.
No broken bones? Oh, hello, Mr. Riley. No, in fact, something very interesting has happened. The paralysis is gone.
You mean she can move?
And talk. She seems completely recovered.
Well, I don't understand how that's possible.
Well, as you know, it's been my contention all along that Mrs. Houston was suffering from what psychiatrists call a conversion reaction. That is, she converted some mental trauma, probably connected with the car accident, into a physical symptom, the paralysis. Subconsciously, she preferred that to confronting the trauma.
Do you hear that? Mama's better. Isn't that wonderful? Doctor, can we go see her?
Oh, of course.
Mama?
Rita, tell them to let me out of here.
Oh, Mama, y'all better.
Hello, Mother Houston.
Now, I've told you 100 times, Bert Riley, not to call me that. Just because you're married to my daughter, that does not make you part of our family.
I'm happy to see you seem to be your old self.
Well, there's no seams about it. I'm fit as a fiddle, and I want to go home to Amber Oaks at once.
Oh, well.
What's the matter?
Well, I'm afraid the house has been sold.
What? Mama, it was so big and so expensive.
Amber Oaks is my home. Our family home.
The doctors didn't think there was much hope of your ever recovering.
Who gave you the right to sell it?
Well, the court did.
The court? What business is it of theirs?
Well, Bert was appointed trustee for the state, Mama, because of your condition. He is a lawyer.
Of course, if you're fully recovered, everything will be turned back over to you.
If I'm recovered? Of course I'm recovered. What about Amber Oaks?
Well, we can get you a real nice apartment here in town.
And the money you made by selling it? What have you done with it?
It's all been soundly invested.
I want to see the papers. I want to see everything.
Please don't get mad, Mama. Everything is all right. Bert only did what he saw fit.
Of course. Only what he saw fit.
Well, Mrs. Houston, the diagnostic tests were all negative. We can release you today.
It's about time.
There's one thing, though, I think we ought to discuss before you go.
You mean that nonsense about my having been psychologically paralyzed?
Mrs. Houston, it could be quite serious.
Why? You just said my recovery was complete.
Yes, but whatever caused your fear is still there. Even though you have no conscious recollection of the past 6 months, at any moment, something could trigger a relapse.
What could?
Almost anything. A word, a smell, a thought, something you see. Mrs. Houston, there is something inside you that could kill you. Something you're so terrified of, you blocked it from your conscious mind.
I'm not afraid of anything, Doctor. I've never been afraid of anything in my life. And I certainly have never been terrified.
And you see, Mama, you have a terrace that looks out over the park. When the rain stops, we can go out there. And there's a full-size kitchen and a separate dining room.
A full-size kitchen? Why, the kitchen at Amber Oaks was as big as this whole apartment.
I am sorry about Amber Oaks. But Bert thought...
Don't tell me what Bert thought. I know better than you what goes through that mercenary head of his. An apartment.
We can fix it up nice.
Now, what's this room for?
Oh, that's the surprise I told you about. Amber Oaks is gone, but I found someone who's going to make you feel at home.
Mrs. Collins, you can come out now.
Hello, Mrs. H.
Amy, our old cook. I called her yesterday, and she agreed to come live here and work for you just like before.
Oh,
Mama, what's the matter?
Oh, why? Mrs. H, what's wrong?
Mama. Oh, she fainted. I don't know what happened, Dr. James. She just passed out.
Well, where is she now?
We got her into the bedroom, over there.
Good. You wait out here. Let me see her alone. Mrs. Houston?
What? Oh, it's you.
Rita called me. Can you tell me what happened?
Well, I don't know. Rita was showing me this ghastly apartment, and Amy appeared.
Amy?
Oh, Mrs. Collins. She was my cook at Amber Oaks. Rita's hired her to live in here with me.
Oh, yes, I saw her in the kitchen just now. It was Mrs. Collins, then.
Then what?
Who brought on your fainting spell?
Not at all. Her cooking is excellent.
It's like a tomb in here with the curtains drawn. We ought to get some fresh air. Rain stopped. The sun is out. There. Now, Mrs. Houston, try to remember what was the last thing... What's the matter?
Oh, the sky. Please pull the drapes.
The sky?
Blue. I can't stand blue. Please pull the drapes.
Right there.
Oh, that's better.
Blue. Is that it, then?
I don't know.
Mrs. Collins was wearing a blue uniform.
I didn't notice.
Think, Mrs. Houston.
No.
Why didn't you want to recover? Why did you want to remain paralyzed?
Leave me
Do you know
alone.
you deliberately tried to kill yourself?
What?
Your accident 2 days ago on the sun porch was no accident. Both the nurse and I saw you trip the brake.
The sun porch?
You tried to kill yourself, Mrs. Houston. Now, what is it you're afraid of?
The sky. The color blue.
No, it's not the color blue. That's only the association. What is the truth, Mrs. Houston? What are you terrified of? What don't you want to face?
Nothing. Nothing terrifies me, Doctor. I'm not afraid of anything.
The essence of man, said a great mystic philosopher, is the effort he makes not to die, to persist in his own being. This effort can take many forms, from the building of empires to the procreation of children. It can also take the form of throwing up psychological barriers against certain truths which are so painful or dangerous that we dare not confront them. I'll return shortly with Act 2. There is a lot written these days about how we can all be our own best friends. Would you say that Eleanor Houston is following this advice? She's evidently wrestling with some demon in her subconscious, and according to Dr. James, she was even prepared to kill herself in order to escape that demon. If he is correct, then it must be a terrible thing indeed that she knows and wants to forget.
How's Mama, Doctor? Is she going to be okay?
For the time being, yes, but for how long, I can't say. She might just as well have a time bomb inside her, yet she refuses to admit it's there at all. Well, at least I found out what it was that caused her to faint. Blue.
Blue what?
Just blue. The color blue. Sky blue, to be exact.
Like Mrs. Collins' uniform.
Yeah.
Why should a color upset Mama so?
Well, I imagine it's associated with her first accident in some way. Can you remember the day at all? Well, was the weather clear?
No. I think it was overcast. The rains came up from the Gulf about 6.
Mm-hmm. Though what about the dress she was wearing?
It was a flower print, not blue.
Yes, this is pointless. It could be any one of 1,000 different things. But we've got to find the exact association and why it terrifies her so we can take the steps to diffuse it. Otherwise, she could have a complete relapse, or worse, at any time.
Is there anything I can do?
For the time being, I suggest you get her a pair of sunglasses.
She thinks sunglasses look cheap. She'll never wear them.
Well, she has to, Rita. She has to.
How are you feeling now, Mrs. H?
Oh, I'm all right. Is Rita still here?
No, she's gone home. I brought you some lentil soup.
Just set it down.
No, I won't just set it down. You're going to drink it.
Are you going to start bossing me around again?
Well, you're no good to yourself on an empty stomach.
All right, all right. Give me the silly thing.
Now, you know you'd like it. My Matt, God rest his soul, said it was a meal in itself. Mrs. H!
Oh, my hand.
What is it?
Stay away from me.
Now, don't you move. I'll get somebody to clean up that soup. I'll just use a towel here from the bathroom. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll have you clean in a jiffy. Mrs. H. Mrs. H, where are you? Why, she's gone.
Dr. Jessens.
Mrs. Houston, what are you doing out of bed?
I got to talk to you.
Of course.
I know what it is. The thing I've been trying to suppress. I know why I kept myself paralyzed.
Why?
Because I knew if I recovered that I would die. And die for good this time.
I don't follow you.
That accident when I was hit by that car, that was no accident at all. It was deliberate. Someone was trying to murder me.
Mrs. Houston, how do you know that?
Blue. Sky blue. That was the color of the car that struck me. I turned my head at the last moment. I sensed something was wrong, and I saw the car.
But why do you think it was deliberate?
Because of the license plate.
The license plate?
It was one of those, what do you call them? Those vanity plates. It wasn't the usual series of numbers, but a name. A man's name, Matt.
Well, now, are you certain all this must have happened very quickly?
Doctor, Mrs. Collins, our cook, she owns a sky blue sedan.
Yes, Rita told me it was her favorite color.
Her husband was one of our gardeners. He died 2 years ago. And in his memory, she got plates for her car with his name on them. And his name, Doctor, was Matt.
Your cook?
They don't let two people have the same name on their vanity plates.
Mrs. Houston, if this is true, then you probably ought to go to the police.
Oh, no. Amy's been my servant for nearly 30 years. If she's trying to kill me, I intend to learn the reason why.
Mrs. H, you're home. What happened? I turned my back for 2 seconds and you disappeared.
Why, I forgot something at the hospital, Amy.
Well, you should have let me drive you.
That would have been ironic, wouldn't it?
Why?
Tell me, Amy, would you have given me a chance to get in the car this time?
As opposed to what other time?
A time about 6 months ago.
What time is that?
I'd like to go down and have a look at your car.
Well, now, Miss H, I don't think it's a good idea for you to do so much driving around in your condition.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted to go anywhere. I want to go down and look at it. I want to stand right in front of it and stare at it. So I can get over this fear and won't have to wear these sunglasses anymore. And then, Amy, we'll tend to other matters.
There it is.
Where?
Right there in front of us.
But that car's dark brown. That's not your sky blue sedan.
I know. This is a new car.
Oh, I see. You thought it best to get rid of the old one.
I didn't get rid of it. It was stolen.
Stolen? When?
The same day as your accident.
How convenient.
I just finished reporting it to the police when we got the call saying you'd been struck by that hit-and-run driver.
You mean your car was stolen before I was hurt?
Yeah.
And you reported the theft to the police? They can verify that?
Well, yes. I never did find the car. And I could never figure out how it got stolen in the first place.
Why not?
Well, it was parked in the garage at Amber Oaks. Would have been difficult for anyone to get onto the grounds and across that lawn into the garage without being seen.
Unless they came from the house.
Oh, yes, but that would have been even more.
Who was at the house that day?
Well, see, Ramsey, the chauffeur. He was downtown with you. Ollie, the gardener.
Anyone else?
No one. Except Mr. Riley.
Bert?
He came in just around noon.
What was he doing there?
Oh, I don't know. I gave up trying to be sociable with him a long time ago. That man has got no emotion.
He came over in the middle of the day?
No, he was nosing around in my kitchen. I don't know what he wanted.
Maybe it was the keys to your car.
Now, why would Mr. Riley want to steal my car? He's a lawyer.
So it was him.
Mrs. H., are you sure you're okay? You're acting mighty strange.
Amy, get back upstairs and start cooking.
What?
Rita and Bert were kind enough to find me this place. I think I ought to have them over for a cozy little apartment warming and a nice long talk.
Oh, Mama, this fish is delicious. Mrs. Collins hasn't lost her touch one bit.
How about you, Bert? You finding any bones?
No, ma'am.
You hoping maybe I might?
Oh, Mama.
I don't hope any such thing, Mother Houston.
Cease taking that presumptuous familiarity with me, sir.
Well, we can sure tell Mama's made her recovery, can't we?
Is my estate back in my hands now?
I've, started the proceedings.
How much did you make from the sale of Amber Oaks?
I made nothing. The estate grossed close to $2 million.
Where's the money now?
I had to make certain investments for tax purposes.
He invested in a new shopping center. They're planning to build at a very good location here in town, Mama.
My beautiful Amber Oaks has gone to finance a shopping center.
Well, it wasn't an easy decision, of course, but it was like pouring money down the drain to keep up such an enormous estate.
My money?
Yes, but...
But yours someday, is that it?
It was impractical.
Impractical. Do you know what you are, Bert Riley? A Snopes. One of those low-life peasants William Faulkner used to write about, whose grasp goes no higher than his wallet. You are a barnacle on the keel of society. You've no culture, no refinement, no past. You know the price of everything and the value of nothing.
Mama.
And as for you, young lady, have you forgotten your heritage? You are descended from cavaliers, from the aristocracy, and you go and marry this social climb, an ambulance chaser who's got the ethics of a ferret.
I don't have to stand for this.
Oh, yes, you do, Bert Snopes Riley, and you'll have to go on standing for it as long as I'm alive, however much you might wish it otherwise.
Mama, what are you saying?
Oh, Bert knows what I'm saying, don't you, Bert?
Mrs. H., can I clear the dishes now?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Riley sure stormed out of here in a bad mood. Mrs. Riley didn't seem none too happy either. Mrs. H., were you implying that you think Mr. Riley tried to kill you?
How do you know that?
That's what it sounded like.
Were you eavesdropping?
No, ma'am. I couldn't help but hear every word from the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Forgive me.
Well, there's no point in starting to apologize at your age.
You will help me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. H. I always have.
I mean, now, you're my only witness. You're the only other one who knows Bert tried to kill me.
I know that.
You said you saw him that day.
Yes, but...
He stole your car, don't you see? And tried to run me down with it. I saw the car, Amy. I saw the license plate with the word Matt on it.
You think it was my car?
I know it. We'll go down to the police right now and press the charges.
Well, I don't know how in the world you're going to prove it.
I've just got to find a way, that's all. Oh, I gave myself away tonight. He knows I know. It's only a matter of time before he makes another attempt.
Well, I'm sure he won't do any such thing.
Don't you believe me? He's after our money. That's why I married Rita.
But you have no proof.
He tried to kill me once, and he's going to try again. I know he will. And how am I going to stop him?
It has been said that we prefer misfortune to non-existence. Eleanor Houston certainly suffered the former, and now seems faced with the possibility of the latter. Did her subconscious keep her paralyzed all those months for her own protection? Has she indeed gone from the frying pan into the fire? Or are her suspicions merely another example of her cantankerous nature? We'll pursue the matter to its surprising conclusion when I return with Act 3. There are, said one expert on the subject, very few unique crimes. Most have been committed before and will be committed again. Certainly, the attempted murder of an older member of a family by a younger for the purpose of securing an early inheritance is no newcomer to the annals of wrongdoing. But the details of our present story make it somewhat unique. In the first place, we cannot be sure murder was even attempted. But assuming it was, the would-be murderer has not been arrested. In fact, he is not even suspected. And the victim has nothing to go on but a shard of memory and a bit of circumstantial evidence.
I'm scared, Amy. For the first time in my life, I am scared.
You want me to call Dr. James?
Oh, what good will a doctor do me? No, I need proof. Some kind of proof that will put Bert Riley in jail.
Mrs. H., everybody knows you don't like the man.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I know you were upset by that sale of Amber Oaks, but that was an error in judgment, not a crime.
It was no error.
Well, I'm sure if he did anything illegal, your lawyers will discover it.
Are you patronizing me? Now, I won't stand for that.
Mrs. H., let me call the doctor.
Out, leave. I don't need you to live here hovering over me. I'm not an invalid, and I won't be treated like one. I'm descended from the heroes of the Confederacy, and I'm perfectly capable of fending for myself and protecting myself.
Mother Houston.
Hello, Bert.
Well, this is an unexpected surprise. What are you doing here at my office?
I want to talk to you. A private talk. Just the two of us.
Oh, certainly. And Sally, hold all my calls, will you? Now, we won't be disturbed.
I want to talk to you about last night.
Last night?
You do remember you and Rita came to dinner, don't you?
It was a very lovely evening.
A very lovely evening.
Why, no, there was a little unpleasantness, but that's to be expected in families.
Bert, I want to make a deal with you.
A deal?
I want you to divorce Rita.
I'm not sure I'm following this.
I want you to divorce my daughter. Is my language too straightforward for your legal mind to comprehend?
Now, you know I'd do anything I could for you, but...
You mean anything you could to me, don't you?
Well, no,
Listen to me, Bert Riley. I know it was you who stole Mrs. Collins' car. You followed me downtown, and you tried to run me over. Once I'm gone, my fortune goes to Rita, and we both know that means it's as good as yours. But I'm not easy to kill, and I don't plan to die, not for a long, long time.
These, speculations of yours are totally unfounded. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said, I am willing to make a deal. You divorce Rita, get out of our family, get out of this town. And I won't go to the police.
The police?
To press a charge of attempted murder.
Is that really what you think?
It's true, isn't it?
You've never liked me, Mrs. Houston. I don't have a distinguished family. No bloodline I can trace back. But I've worked my way up from nothing. And I hope that someday I'll earn your respect.
My respect? What were you doing at Amber Oaks the day of my accident?
I wasn't there.
Mrs. Collins saw you.
She must be mistaken.
She said she spoke to you.
She must be mistaken.
Admit you tried to kill me.
The only thing I'm killing at the moment is time. And, Mrs. Houston, in my profession, that is a valuable commodity. I'm afraid you will have to excuse me.
You're going to try to kill me again, aren't you? Aren't you? When, Bert Riley? When? Come in. Mama. Can I come in, Rita?
Of course. What's the matter?
I've got to talk to you.
Well, can you stay for dinner? Bert will be home in a couple of hours.
I don't want him to see me, and he mustn't know I've been here. You understand? I've just been to see him.
Well, what's wrong? You're perspiring.
Rita, darling, I've got to ask you a favor. As a mother to her daughter, to her one and only loveliest child. You see, I dismissed Mrs. Collins.
What?
Oh, she's an impossible old woman, but I know I can trust you.
Trust me?
I want you to come live with me. Come back. We'll fix up the apartment. It'll be just like living at Amber Oaks again. Oh, well, not quite, of course, but we could make it like old times.
Mama, what are you talking about? You want me to leave Bert?
There. You see what a clever girl you are. Yes, that's exactly it.
I can't do that.
Of course you can. You must.
I'll call Mrs. Collins and try to patch things up.
No.
But I can't leave Bert.
Why not? He doesn't love you.
He does so.
I need you, Rita. I'm all alone. And I'm in danger. I'm in terrible danger. Your husband tried to kill me.
Bert?
Yes. That accident was no accident. He stole Amy's car and he tried to run me down. And he'll try again. He wants our money. That's why he married you.
Mama, stop it. You have put me down all of my life, and I am not going to stand for it anymore.
Rita?
Never have you given me credit for anything.
Oh, no, darling, that's not true.
Why do you hate Bert so much? So what if he doesn't have a fine pedigree like our illustrious family? The important thing is he's ambitious and he works hard. He spends 15 hours a day at his office.
Yes, to avoid having to spend time with you. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't mean that.
We spend time together. We spend enough time together. I'm going to have a baby.
What?
I wanted to tell you last night.
You are pregnant?
Marrying Bert was my decision. And getting pregnant was my decision. I'm living my own life now. So stop trying to interfere. Do you understand me?
I do try to understand, Rita. I do. Oh, but you're my last hope. No one believes me. I'm sorry. I'll go now. Oh, please don't tell Bert I was here. Don't tell him I told you anything. For your own safety. Mrs. Collins? Amy? Please be here. Please. I need you. I'm afraid. Amy? She's gone. The thing is gone. I'm alone. Oh, what am I going to do?
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, Bert, I'm so glad you're home.
Oh, I need a drink. What's the matter with you?
I'm worried about Mama.
No? What's wrong now?
She came over this afternoon. I told her we were expecting a baby.
Why'd she come here?
It doesn't matter.
Honey, what did she say to you?
I wish she didn't hate you so much. She has this fantasy that you're trying to kill her.
Oh? If you ask me, I think her accidents have addled her brain.
She told me she fired Mrs. Collins.
What?
Oh, they had a fight over something, and Mama sent her packing. Maybe I should go spend the night with her.
Oh. No. Now, she can take care of herself.
But she's all alone in that apartment. What if she has another accident?
Who's there? Mrs. Collins? Amy, is that you? Did you come back? I know someone is in this room.
It's only me, Mother Houston.
Bert.
I just came by to see how you were getting on.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know. When I left Rita, she was sleeping very soundly. She didn't even stir.
How did you get in here?
I took the liberty of having an extra key made when we rented you the apartment.
What do you want?
Well, I thought we might talk about that deal you proposed this afternoon.
No?
It's as good a time as any.
No, I don't want to talk about it now.
Mother Houston, you asked me a question in my office. I feel I should give you an answer.
What question?
You asked me to admit I tried to kill you. Yes, Mother Houston, I did.
Don't call me Mother Houston.
It's all going to be academic anyway in a minute.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to succeed where I failed before. I know I could wait and let nature take its course, but that might take years.
Mrs. Collins?
She's not here.
Of course she is. She's right in the next room.
That's not what you told Rita.
Rita told you I went to see her.
Rita tells me everything. She trusts me. Now, why don't you lie back down?
What are you going to do?
Smother you with a pillow.
Oh.
It won't leave any marks. It won't raise any suspicions.
No.
You are so old. Why do you want to go on living? What's the point?
You better wait, Bert Riley. I went to my lawyer's this afternoon.
What for?
When I came home after seeing you and Rita and realized I was completely alone, I did the one thing I could do. I went to my lawyer's and I made out a new will.
You're not leaving your estate to Rita?
Oh, no.
Well, that won't work. We'll simply contest the will.
You don't have to do that, Bert. I am leaving everything to you.
Me?
As soon as I die, you'll get the entire Houston estate, all quite legally. Of course, it's going to look very suspicious. Everyone knows I despised you. The questions are bound to be asked, aren't they? A great many questions.
Nothing can be proven.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, that's very clever. All right, then. I will have to let nature take its course. But I'll get it eventually, won't I? Because you don't dare change that will back. Yeah. Good night, Mother Houston.
No. No, I don't dare change it back.
What? Don't worry, Mrs. H.
He's gone.
Amy? Oh, Amy, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know I couldn't leave you.
Did you just come back?
Oh, no. I came back several hours ago. I was going to greet you in the morning with a nice breakfast.
So you were in your room?
Yes. And it's a shame they don't make buildings the way they used to. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I am afraid I heard every word Mr. Riley said.
Well, what are you standing there for like a dumbstruck schoolgirl? Call the police.
I already have.
Edward Dahlberg once noted that most of man's acts are contrary to his own best interests. He spoils his own good fortune because he cannot wait for it. Had Bert Riley been content to wait, he could be a rich man today, instead of behind bars. But we are what we are, and all too often we find love is at war with personality. I'll return with a final word in a moment. A final word on personality. Bert Riley almost succeeded in his second attempt to kill Eleanor Houston, and one of his biggest allies was the old woman herself. Her domineering and melodramatic nature served to obscure from Amy and Rita the very real danger she faced. But at the crucial moment, it was her personality which also saved her. That and a bit of luck. Our cast included Mary Jane Higby, Joan Shea, Russell Horton, and Jada Rowland. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I dislike to disturb you at home, especially on the Sabbath.
Well, that's all right.
Now, I did call your office, but there was no answer.
I don't mind, Alexandra. How can I help you?
Help me. I'm afraid no one can help me now.
What are you saying?
Yes, because, you see, I broke the commandment, thou shalt not kill.
Alexandra.
I have killed. I have taken a life, a human life.
Is this you, Alexandra Edison?
I have shot and killed Mr. Martin K. Beasley.
Alexandra, don't do anything. Don't touch anything. I'll be right there.
Mrs. E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. My grandmother was a great one for precepts and proverbs. One of many I remember is, he that doth what he will, doth not what he ought. That was Grandma's warning against willfulness. The amazing lengths to which perversity can lead you is the extraordinary mystery by Mr. A. Conan Doyle. About to begin.
Edwin, you see before you one of the finest young actors in America. Myself. And I'm getting rich.
Oh, really? You've been acting on the stage in New York?
Well, not exactly. You see, Edwin, I'm very good at disguises. So I act out a little part. I'm a young Englishman, a college student, what have you, to induce gentlemen of means to play cards with me. Card playing. That's where the money is.
Our mystery drama, The Cabinet of the Unsolved, is adapted from a story by Conan Doyle, especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis, and stars Robert Dryden. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Yes, will is the cause of woe. Perversity, pig-headedness, obstinacy, all these principles of evil can lead a young man down a path from which there is no turning or returning. We're all born into this world the same way, but the roads we choose are too often our undoing, to which Inspector John Hilliard of Scotland Yard can well testify.
There is a display cabinet at the yard marked unsolved. In it are items of clothing, weapons, empty bottles of poison, a parasol, even a pocket Bible. Evidence still insufficient to bring the guilty of various crimes to justice. I had in my hand a letter just received, which at long last might be the key to solving the Manchester Express murder, a case which began in London's Euston Station at 4:30 one blustery March afternoon.
Are you taking the Manchester Express, sir?
Yes, we are. First-class coach, please. Are you the train guard?
I am. If you and your lady will follow me, I'll find your compartment.
Oh, one that is empty, if you please. My wife doesn't wish to be disturbed during the journey.
I will if I can. But the 5 o'clock in Manchester is generally crowded. Hey, here we are. Hey, let's try this compartment door, shall we? Oh. I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking for a vacant compartment for this lady and gentleman.
That was a smoking compartment. That man in there was smoking a cigar. The lady cannot abide smoking.
We'll give it another try. If we'd have to look sharp, the train's about to leave. Oh, this one is vacant, sir. May I hand you up your Gladstone bag?
No, never mind.
Well, in you go, madam. You'll have the entire compartment to yourselves. Now, you, sir. You sure you don't want a hand with that bag?
I said no. Now shut the door.
Mopey! This station is Mopey.
Hey, thank you. The train's 5 minutes late.
We'll make it up before she pulls into Manchester.
I say there, do you know that one of your compartment doors is open? Right behind you there. One in first class.
Huh? Did someone just get off?
Not at all. This door was open when you rose rolling in. Here, let's have a look, huh?
That's strange. There was a man with a cigar in here, Houston.
Nobody in here now.
A short, red-faced man with a black beard smoking a big cigar. Oh, that's why I put the gentleman and lady in the next compartment.
Oh, let's ask them. Perhaps they know something.
Oh, my Lord. Will you look at this?
Is he dead?
There's a hole where the heart is. A bullet hole, I warn you.
Lying there. Such a young fellow. Did he get on at Euston?
Oh, not to my knowledge. I've never seen this unfortunate young man before. As I say, I know I put a gentleman and a lady in this compartment.
Are you quite sure, Jim? A lady?
Look up there over your head. What do you say?
Lady's parasol.
Oh, you're taller than I am. Would you reach it down from the luggage rack? Oh, yes. That's the parasol she was carrying.
Huh. 3 missing persons and a corpse. Oh, I can't let the train go on to Manchester now.
Oh, you're right.
What you going to say, Jim?
Well, not to expect the express to be on time today. And right quick to get on to Scotland Yard.
That was how I got into the case. 3 hours later, I was in Maltby. I identified myself as from Scotland Yard and found Jim Sloan, the Manchester Express train guard. He took me to the scene of the crime.
Well, there's a body, Inspector, here. Just as the Maltby station master and I found it. We haven't touched the thing.
Mm-hmm. I'd say the bullet penetrated the heart at close range. Death must have been instantaneous. All right, let's have a go through the man's pocket. Oh, goodness. Look at this, Mr. Sloan. 2 gold watches in his waistcoat. Here's another watch in his ticket pocket.
Is there a ticket, Inspector?
I haven't run across it yet. Another watch in the breast pocket. Ah, that's not all. Look here. This leather strap round his left wrist. There's a watch there also. 6 watches.
Oh, I'd venture to say this man was a pickpocket.
That might explain it. On the other hand, no.
No?
These 2 watches are American make. So is this one. Ah, they all are. Rochester Watch Company. Mason Watches, Elmira, New York. Well, now we're finding a few interesting items. A small circular mirror. A silver box with matches. 1 brown leather cigar case. I'd say whatever led to the young gentleman's death, the motive was certainly not robbery.
And no railway ticket?
No ticket. And as far as I can see, back of his shirt, inside his jacket, no marking or labels whatsoever. The 2 you put in here, what luggage did they carry on at Euston Station?
In London? Well, let's see, the gentleman carried a large Gladstone, and he was quite definite about not letting me handle it. And the lady, all she had was that parasol there.
Ah, yes, on the seat. Is that where you found it?
No. No, I'm sorry, we did move it. The station master took it down from the luggage rack at my request. I'm sorry about that. Will you be needing me any further, Inspector?
Oh, yes. But I'll have the yard notify the Northern Railway people that I want you to remain here in Maltby. There'll be an inquest, and we shall need your evidence.
Is Inspector Elliot here?
Yes, Coroner Willoughby. We're ready to give evidence at this inquest.
Thank you, Inspector. Will you lead off?
We of the yard have concluded that a crime has been committed. Assault and murder. We found no weapon in the compartment.
Ah, yes. That disposes of any suicide theory.
Quite.
Inspector, we have a report here concerning the weapon used. From the bullet obtained in the deceased, it appears to be of small caliber, fired at fairly close range. Do you confirm this?
Absolutely.
Anything to add, Inspector?
At this point, only pure speculation.
Sir?
The question of how or why 3 passengers could leave a moving train, one of them getting on the train during the run between London and Maltby.
I plan to go into that, Inspector. You may step down, sir. Will the train guard, James Sloan, please step forward?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Coroner. Present.
Regarding the inspector's speculation, do you have anything to add?
Well, you mean you'd like me to repeat what I told you before the inquest began?
If you would be so kind.
Well, the Manchester Express does make one very brief stop before Maltby.
And where is that?
At Monmouth. To put on some mail.
And, Mr. Sloan, did you see anyone get on or off the train at Monmouth?
I didn't, but I was fairly occupied loading the mail.
Well, the express make no other stops before you reach Maltby?
No, sir. There's one spot where we slow up between Pettisford and Cheltenham. We're making repairs there on the tracks. At that point, we lower our speed to 8-9 miles an hour.
Well, would you say, Mr. Sloan, that at that place it might be possible for a man or even for a particularly active woman to have left the train without serious injury?
Well, I would say it was possible, yes, sir, Mr. Coroner. Of course, perhaps not unobserved, sir.
Well, who could have seen them?
Well, Pettisford is an hour out of London. We left Euston at 5. That will make it 6-ish. It's possible possible the railroad gang or plate layers might still have been working there.
Mr. Corner, may I add something here?
Oh, certainly. You are the station master in Maltby, isn't it so?
Yes, sir. I spoke to the foreman of the railroad gang, but they saw nothing.
Oh, so it's the view of you gentlemen, I take it, that someone might have jumped off the train unseen or jumped on.
Coroner, that is our view as well. At 6 o'clock or so, it is fairly dark this time of year. There's probably an embankment.
Oh, yes, sir. Right along there, sir. A steep embankment.
Which could have served to screen anyone from sight. May I suggest, Coroner, that we recess this hearing until I've had the opportunity to actually walk the distance between, where did you say the two spots were, Sloan?
Pettisford and Chelney.
Oh, yes. It is also quite possible that along that route we may discover the murder weapon. How far have we come, Sloan?
Well, I'd say from down here, Inspector, checking the markers on the tracks up there, we walk a bit over 3 miles. Another mile or so, we'll be at Pettisford.
We've been walking quite the reverse of the direction the express took, right? Going due south.
Oh, yes, Inspector. Where we started walking at Chelney is where the Manchester Express again picks up its normal speed. Now, in about 100 yards or so is where the train slows up for the track gang.
Ah, well, we haven't run across them.
Oh, well, no, it's Sunday, sir. Nobody works on Sunday.
No, so it is. You keeping your eyes open, Sloan?
Indeed I am, sir. If there's a gun lying somewhere along here, it won't escape me.
Wait a minute. What's this?
Well, it's a pocket Bible, sir.
Well. What's it say inside? Printed by the Bible Society, London. To my beloved Mary on our wedding day. But the date is obscured, smudged. Under that, for Michael from Mary, August 10th, 1865. And then a third inscription, for Edwin from his loving father. No date. All first names. Oh, it's too bad.
Oh, why is that, sir?
This Bible might belong to anybody. No way of identifying to whom it belongs. Oh, well, let's keep on walking.
Well, Inspector, look there. Those marks on that big flat rock.
Sloan, I think you found something.
Is it there?
I wouldn't take an oath on it, but those stains are not very old. Someone was badly hurt here. I'd say those marks are blood.
Nothing can be more frustrating to students of sleuthing than mysterious disappearances. Couple that with a corpse that rode a train without a ticket, and you've got reason for a lot of head-scratching by Inspector John Hilliard. Does he come up with splinters or solutions? Wait and see when we return with Act 2. Remember the old saying, for want of a nail, the shoe is lost. For want of a shoe, the horse is lost. For want of a horse, the rider is lost. What does that tell us? Don't overlook the tiniest detail. It is that ability to probe and to question that has made Inspector Hilliard his reputation. And sometimes you add up 2 and 2, and 4 is not the answer.
Inspector Hilliard, are you prepared for the resumption of our inquest into murder discovered in a first-class compartment of the Manchester Express?
I am and I am not.
Aren't we being a little cryptic, Inspector?
Coroner Willoughby, we found no identification or manufacturer's labels on the garments worn by the deceased. No papers, some money, a strange, small, circular mirror, and 6 American pocket watches.
Well, have you any theory how the deceased came to be inside the train compartment and yet apparently not visible when the train guard let in the gentleman and the lady?
Yes, I have. He could have been concealed under the seat, which leads me to the second part of the theory. After the train left Euston Station in London, choosing to remain where he was, possibly the deceased overheard some secrets, which were of such a guilty nature that the man and woman dragged the victim from his hiding place and killed him.
You put the death then down to an accident of meeting?
Not the means. That was quite deliberate. But it is hardly likely the 3 could have met in that compartment by design, since Mr. Slow and the train guard was the one who opened the door of the compartment for them. The compartment he had intended them to occupy was taken by a gentleman smoking.
A gentleman who, at this point, is also missing.
Quite.
Inspector Iliad, I understand you've found a pocket Bible and traces of what may be blood on a stone during your examination of the train embankment.
Yes, we have. But so far as I can see at present, there's no connection with your coroner's inquiry here. The small Bible could have been dropped there by anyone, and even if the stains are identified as human, where would that lead us?
I agree. Insufficient evidence to be meaningful to the purposes of this inquest. Anything else?
I'm afraid not at this time.
In view of that, Inspector, we would have no reason to alter or amend the coroner's verdict of murder by a person or persons unknown.
Which brings us up to date. There, right before me, was the yard display cabinet representing crimes unsolved, filled with what the Maltby coroner had said was insufficient evidence to be meaningful. The parasol, the pocket Bible, the small mirror, the watches, the bullet taken from the deceased, but no gun, no fingerprints, no culprit. In short, no case. That is, until this morning, when I received this letter in my hand. Dear gentlemen of Scotland Yard, the last time I was in London, I was particularly fascinated by your display cabinet in the main hallway marked Cases Unsolved. I would imagine the case of the Manchester Express murder.
And whatever evidence you've collected is now in that cabinet. Perhaps after you've read this letter, you can mark that case solved. My people came from England, immigrating to the States in the 1850s, and settled in the town of Rochester, New York, where my father ran a dry goods store. We were only 2 sons, my younger brother, Timothy, and I. On one unfortunate day, out of the blue, my mother was stricken and died. My father, who loved her very much, went to pieces and suffered a stroke. Good morning, Father. How did you sleep?
What time is it? When yourself overslept in the store.
The doctor said the best thing for you to do is rest and take care of your heart.
My heart. She took it with her when she died. My beloved wife. Edwin, on the window seat is her little testament. The one she used to take to church. Bring it here.
I see it.
I want you to have it, Edwin. Dearest Mary would want you to have it. When we were first married, I gave it to her. Never be without it. Do you promise?
I promise.
Not that you need prayers as much as your brother. Timothy, that boy. You think you can take care of him?
Of course I can, Father. Now, don't you worry about Timothy. Now, you remember he's 10 years younger than I am. And even though he's a senior in high school, I can still take him across my knee if he gets out of line.
That's good. He's a wild boy.
It's really about my younger brother, Timothy, that I'm writing you, gentlemen of Scotland Yard. He barely got through high school by the skin of his teeth. And then suddenly, he left home and went to New York City. My father was never again able to get out of bed. He'd ask about Timothy, and I'd make up stories about what a good job he had in the big city and so on. And then, one night... Timothy! Oh, come on in.
Well, hello, Brother Edwin. I want you to meet my friend, Mac McGuire.
Well, come in, both of you.
Well, thank you. You see, Mac? I told you we'd be welcome. Well, how have you been, Edwin?
Aren't you going to ask after Father?
Of course I will. How is he, by the way?
Well, he's had 2 more heart shocks. I keep him in bed.
Oh, I know how it is. My father had a coronary and passed on when I was quite young.
Ours is still alive, but barely. No. He asks after you every day, Timothy. Of course, he has no idea what you're up to in New York City.
And do you?
Well, I have a pretty good idea.
You sound like I was doing something criminal. Mac and I play cards. That's all we do. We give card-playing lessons. You'd be surprised how much people will pay to learn that they have a lot to learn.
Oh, Timothy.
I want you to know, Edwin. May I call you Edwin?
By all means.
I try to take good care of Timothy here. Believe me, he's almost like a brother to me.
Tell Edwin some of my accomplishments, Mac. Brother Edwin, you see before you one of the finest young actors in America. Myself.
Really? Well, you've been acting on the stage in New York?
Not exactly.
Oh, he is very good at disguises, your brother is. He acts out little parts, pretends to be different people in order to induce gentlemen of means to join in a game of cards.
It's a lot more fun than being a storekeeper, Edwin.
Why did you come back to Rochester?
Oh, just to have a place to rest our weary bones until the heat's off.
Well, some of your card-playing clientele didn't feel they got their money's worth, huh?
Look, Brother Edwin, we didn't come here to be criticized. I don't like the tone of your voice.
Well, let me remind you, Brother Timothy. I'm still 10 years older than you are and a lot heavier. I can still give you one good thrashing. Now, you and Mr. McGuire are welcome to stay here for a time, but I warn you. Try any of your card sharping tricks in this town, and I'll hand you over to the police so fast it'll make your head swim. Brother or no brother? Father wanted to see Timothy, so we went up to his bedroom. I'll say this. It did a lot for him. Timothy was always the favorite. But he and Mac McGuire hadn't been in town a week when I got a call from the police. Timothy had been arrested for passing a forged check.
I said I was sorry, didn't I?
Being sorry isn't good enough, Timothy.
I needed the money. Mac and I had this pigeon all staked out. He was aching for a game, just begging to have his feathers plucked.
You needed a bankroll to cheat someone, and you didn't care how you got it. That's irresponsible, Timothy.
I know I'm unreliable and crazy.
And downright crooked. Now, I've squared it away with the police. The money's being returned. And you're leaving here first thing in the morning.
Where's Mac?
Your good friend? I saw him at the railroad station with his bag. He's smarter than you, Timothy. He's gone.
I promise. I won't do anything like this again.
Well, I hope so. But ever since we were kids together, you've left a trail of broken promises 10 miles long. Now, brother, you are going to do it my way.
What way is that?
I'm afraid just taking you as far as New York isn't far enough. I mean, have you any idea what this would do to Father if he ever found out that his son was almost jailed for passing a bum check?
And I wouldn't like him to find that out.
Well, I guarantee you he's not going to.
I'll straighten out, I promise.
Well, I'm not waiting for that. You're going to do as I say, or I'll take you down to headquarters right now, tell them I've changed my mind, and let them throw the book at you. The next morning, I got a nurse from the hospital to come in and take care of Father. told my assistant I'd be gone for a few days and to keep the store running, and I brought Timothy down to New York. I had a friend there, an exporter of American watches who needed a representative in England. Now, the idea of going to London appealed to Timothy. He had no trouble in talking himself into the job and agreed to go to London with a full case of samples at 15% commission on all sales. I remained with Timothy in New York until the boat sailed.
Well, there goes the all-ashore signal. Edwin, thanks a lot for everything. I promise you I'm turning over a brand new leaf and become an honest man.
Well, I hope so. And I know Father will be pleased as anything when I tell him you've got yourself a good job.
And you take good care of him, will you, Edwin? And I'll do my part. I promise you I'll never again hold a deck of cards in my hand.
Now, don't make any promises you can't keep.
I can.
Wait, over there, by the lifeboats, isn't that... It's McGuire.
Who?
Oh, Mr. McGuire. Mr. McGuire, will you come over here?
Why, of all people, Timothy, what are you doing on this ship?
Well, I'm going to London.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? So am I.
Timothy, you lied. You had no intention of going straight, did you?
Are you going to London also, Edwin?
Now that you mention it, Mr. McGuire, that may not be such a bad idea. Yes, I'll go and find the purser to see if I can share a cabin with my dear brother.
Edwin, are you going to nursemaid me across the Atlantic all the way to London?
It's a toss-up between that, Timothy, or my informing the police that you're on board.
It takes a bit of doing to expose one's brother in the hope you can cure him, save him from himself. A brother is a friend given by nature, to quote the old saying. Let us hope Timothy will believe Edwin is his friend. Or is Timothy's willfulness and crooked bent uncurable? I dread to find out, but find out we shall when I return with Act 3. Oh, where are we? Oh, yes. Standing beside Inspector John Hilliard in front of a display in Scotland Yard of evidence relating to crimes unsolved. In his hand is a letter, perhaps the key to a mystery that has plagued the yard for years. 3 passengers disappeared from the Manchester Express one day, leaving only a corpse behind them and not enough clues for a solution. The word evidence derives from the Latin meaning to see more. Perhaps this letter the inspector is reading will enable him to see more.
Gentlemen of Scotland Yard, if I've gone into some detail, it is because I want you to understand the predicament I was in. The ship sailed, and I shared the cabin with my brother.
But as the days went on, I realized my hands were tied. Timothy had decided on the easy way. The wrong way to riches, and, well, he thought me a sanctimonious fool.
Are you going to follow me all over the world, St. Edwin? Watch over me as if I were a child? Oh, surely you must feel just a little bit idiotic.
I'll tell you what I feel. I feel ashamed. I thank the Lord Mother's not with us any longer, and that Father need never know what his favorite son turned out to be.
Now, if your lecture is over, I'd like to join some friends in the salon.
Oh, Timothy, listen, please. Look, here's Mother's little Bible, remember? The one she used to take to church.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, for her sake, give it up, this life of yours. You still can. Put your hand on Mother's Bible and this time promise.
Mac is waiting for me. I'd like to go now.
You have a good job in London. You're a good salesman.
I'm not cut out to be a salesman. Father was, you are, but not me.
Then why did you take this job?
Why not? The old fool paid my passage. I always wanted to travel the Atlantic on a steamship. Mac said we could clean up from Block Island to Southampton.
I couldn't give up. Somehow I had to make Timothy see the error of his ways. In the ship's salon, I found him and that McGuire playing poker with 2 passengers. Two lambs about to be fleeced.
I knew that if I didn't warn them, I was no better than an accomplice. Gentlemen of Scotland Yard, as I walked over to the table, I kept saying to myself, this is the right thing to do. I'm not being a Judas betraying my brother. I'm saving him while there is still time.
Hello, Edwin. Gentlemen, may I interrupt this game for a moment?
No, you may not. Go away. We're playing and we do not wish to be disturbed. Your dear Timothy.
Please, Edwin, will you go away? Now, don't make a nuisance of yourself.
Timothy, will you get your brother out of here?
This gentleman is Mac McGuire. Have you been introduced? You see, Mr. McGuire is one of the most notorious card sharpers in the United States.
Prove it, you meddlesome idiot.
Oh, I'd be glad to.
I'll sue you for slander. Will somebody fetch a captain?
Mr. McGuire, if you will turn up your right sleeve to the shoulder, well, go on. Don't you wish to sue me for slander? Well, go on, Timothy. Don't stop dealing the cards on my account. Why, gentlemen, look what we have here. Indeed, what have I picked up from my brother's lap? Well, do you know what this round little mirror is, gentlemen?
Give that back to me.
Oh, certainly, Timothy, take it. Well, gentlemen, let me tell you how it works. One sits back a bit from the table, lays the mirror face up on the lap, and as you deal, why, you can see the face of every card you give your adversary. You see, one can learn a great deal about card sharping if one's brother is in the business.
I'm getting out of here. The game's over, gentlemen.
As I write this letter so many years later, I recall that Timothy was very quiet and reserved as we arrived in London. I installed him in a flat, and he seemed quite shaken by the scandal aboard ship. Or so I thought. He started the rounds of selling his American watches, and I was delighted he appeared to enjoy his work. It seemed to me he'd turned the corner, and I decided I could safely return to Rochester. I went along to the steamship line, purchased my ticket, and returned to the flat.
Well, who just walked in the door if it isn't Brother Edwin?
McGuire, what are you doing here?
He's helping me pack, can't you see?
Where are you going, Timothy, and why?
Well, it's rather a long story, dear brother, and we don't have the time to tell it.
A little problem has presented itself, so we thought this might be a good time to go up north and enjoy the country air.
Have you been up to your old tricks with McGuire again? I thought you promised me that you would...
We met purely by accident and just happened to get into a little game at the Railroad Hotel.
Stupid loudmouth, all that shouting just because one of them bent down to tie his shoelace and found an extra ace on the floor. Hurry up, Timothy. Trains wait for no man.
Tim's not leaving here. If he's broken the law, it's about time he paid for it. I'm locking this door.
Give me that key, Brother Edwin. Now, don't be silly.
Take your hands off me.
Give me that key.
When I came to, McGuire and Timothy were gone. I thought I'd heard Timothy say something about the Manchester Express. I pulled myself together and hailed a cab to Euston Station. The express had not yet left. I promised myself I'd go all the way to Manchester, find my brother, and do everything in my power to get him back on the straight and narrow. I found a compartment at the smoking inn, got inside, lit up a cigar, and waited for the train to leave.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was looking for an unoccupied compartment for this gentleman and lady.
There's the man smoking in there. No, that won't do. The lady cannot abide smoking. Find us another one.
It was McGuire, disguised. And standing behind him in a long cape was Timothy, made up to look like a woman. A wig and a black veil down his face. His disguise, complete with lady's parasol, didn't fool me for a moment. When we stopped at Monmouth to take on mail, I quickly changed compartments. There were no corridors between compartments like on American trains. The doors opened only to the platform, but nobody saw me.
I should have locked our compartment door. Didn't I tell you, Timothy? Brother Edwin would find his way in here. Well, how's your jaw?
Timothy, for heaven's sake, listen to me.
I've been listening to you all my life. Preach, preach, preach. That's all I've ever heard.
Oh, look at you. Wearing those ridiculous curls, a veil, pretending to be a woman.
I had to wear all this. How do you think I could get by the cops? It's good, isn't it?
Oh, Timothy, please come to your senses. Are you going to spend all your life cheating and running? Haven't you got more pride? What's happened to you?
Oh, do I have to sit here the whole way to Manchester listening to this Boy Scout brother of yours?
I'm not talking to you, McGuire.
Well, that suits me fine. Just don't cross me.
Oh, come on, Mac. You don't have to threaten anybody. He means well. It's just the way he is.
You don't see yourself at all, do you, Timothy?
The conductor's been around to punch tickets, so I'm taking this stuff off. I'll shove the wig and the veil and the cape into the Gladstone. Where'll I put the parasol?
Timothy, you can't go on like this for the rest of your life, stealing people's money and having to skip town.
I like this kind of life. There's excitement to it.
Oh, you're so stupid you don't even see that you're being used.
Why don't you go run a Sunday school, Brother Edwin? Don't listen to him, Timothy.
I'm not.
I can't breathe this stuff here with you two.
What are you doing?
Opening this window. Getting some fresh air. Give me that bag.
What are you doing?
There it goes. Out the window.
What did you throw the bag out for? It's got all my costumes in it, everything.
If nothing but disguises stands between you and jail, when we get to Manchester, to jail you'll go.
Listen, you, he's my partner. You're not going to bully him.
If prison's the only way to keep you out of Timothy's life, I'll make sure he gets there.
You see this, Brother Edwin?
Mac, don't do that. Put that gun away.
I'd like you to leave this compartment right now.
He can't get out now. The train's moving too fast.
Just jump out the window after the bag.
You know something, McGuire? You're crazy. I made a jump for McGuire's gun, and it went off, hitting Timothy right in the heart. He fell to the floor. We stood there, horrified. I knelt down and listened. He was dead. At that moment, the train started to slow down. Why? I don't know. McGuire saw his chance to escape, opened the compartment door and jumped. I jumped right after him. He wasn't going to get away from me. The two of us rolled down the embankment, and then I blacked out. When I came to, McGuire was mopping my head where it was cut with a handkerchief.
I couldn't leave you out here alone, Brother Edwin.
Oh, my head.
Just stop bleeding now.
Oh, I don't understand you. Or aren't you a dozen miles away?
Now, I couldn't run off with you lying here at the bottom of this embankment.
You shot Timothy.
You had a hand in it. The gun wouldn't have gone off if you hadn't jumped me.
Oh, good Lord, forgive me, so I did. My head's clearing now.
Well, you crashed right into that rock.
Oh, why are you still here, McGuire? You should have run away while I was unconscious.